Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's everybody up to tonight? I absolutely had to come on here to talk about Bullhorn Betty and her bullshit today. I had to. I could not help it, y'all. I'll start this with this intro here real quick. We'll put this on and then we'll get going.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get it popping. So first of all, what I was coming on here for, I was supposed to be here a little bit ago, but I got a phone call and I had to take care of some stuff. So, what I'm really actually coming on here for was I was extremely upset today to see Bullhorn Betty putting on her stream that this Nate was arrested for Kiely's murder. First of all, no one said Kiely was murdered. First of all. Second of all, Adventures with Purpose never, ever, not one time ever said that Nate or Jagger was a suspect. You know, I mean, how are you going to put these are kids. They're like 16 and 17. You're putting these kids out there like that. And yeah, I understand Nate was arrested for fentanyl and stuff. That was August 10th. That was 4 days after Kiely went missing. So how was he arrested on a murder when they didn't even know where the hell Kiely was at? You need to stop playing with these people and telling lies, because that's a bunch of bullshit. And yeah, exactly. It was dangerous as hell what you pulled today, because you could have people going after these kids and they don't even know what the fuck's going on. And by kids, I mean Jagger, Kate, Sammy. I mean, come on, man. You can't sit here and say shit like that. What's up, girl?
What you doing, Biddy?
Oh, up here bitching about Bullhorn Betty. Did you see her? Did you watch her live today?
Hell no, I don't watch her.
I normally don't either, but see, like it's people like, you know, the ones that want to do this tragedy pimp shit, make money off lies. I can't believe that shit. That shit pisses me off. I don't even know why the fuck she comes out and says stupid ass shit like that, knowing damn well it can be dangerous as hell, for one. And for two, Adventures with Purpose never once came out throwing names out like that. Neither did the whatever tow truck driver. They just said it was a kid in a hat with some curly hair or whatever. Basically, what they described was the boyfriend. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what he looks like on, you know what I'm saying, on the interviews. So come on, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not believing it. These tow truck operators like flagged them down. You know what I mean?
Now, what happened? Explain it to me again.
So Adventures with Purpose found Kiely. Remember we were talking about it?
Yeah.
Okay. So they
what about the
released their
boyfriend?
video. They released their video. In that they had a tow truck driver that flagged him down. She went missing Friday night, and he said that they had a call for a vehicle on Saturday, and that they thought him and he thought it was Kiely and another boy that looked like someone that, was her
The
boyfriend or
boyfriend.
whatever.
Okay. 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 Now I get it. Yeah, this shit just gets crazier and crazier. They don't let up, do they? Well, at least you know you're doing what's right. So you gotta let these fools do what they're doing. I mean, let them look stupid because that's what the hell they look like to anybody that's got a brain. Somebody just texted me.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to pop off on there. My aunt called and it kicked me off the StreamYard. She's having such a hard time, man. It's so bad.
I'm so sorry. I
That's
wish I
okay.
lived closer.
No, I know, and you know what? I appreciate you staying up here. She's called me 3 times now, and it's so hard for me. I don't want to ignore her. You know what I mean? Because it's important that I
Right.
talk to her. So,
Oh,
and she's really going through a rough time right now. So I didn't. So I just, when she calls in, it like kicks me off here anyways. So I just went ahead and answered it. So thank you for
yeah.
staying up here. I appreciate it.
Well, girl, I would. Don't don't thank me. You don't have to thank me. That's just who I am. You know that by now. Oh shit. I just dropped a whole damn ashtray on me.
Oh shit.
I ain't
Yeah.
look.
So I mean,
I'm
I don't
having a
know.
bad day.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
Oh no, no, not that kind of bad day. Just tired as hell. My ass got to get in bed tonight.
Hi. All I know though is they did not say. I don't know. I mean, I spreading shit like that can cause what I'm saying, a lot of harm. That it can cause a lot of harm.
Exactly. Well, these people got to watch what they're saying. Put more
Yeah, and
thought into it
I mean,
than
they
just
could ruin his fucking life. You know what I mean?
yeah.
His life's already going to be hard uh, with what was going on, and they keep saying this happened Saturday. Well, when I reached out, he actually was with Kylie's mom and her family the very next day when they found out she was missing. So
Well,
I
I
don't
know
see
he
how he
cares.
could
I
be
know
in a
Jared
car with
cares.
a girl. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense for him to be in a car with a girl that looked like Kiely. You know what I mean? When he was with her mom looking for her, like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Are we live yet?
Yeah, we have been. We have been. We got like I don't know, probably I don't know. I think 200 people in here. Yeah, we have
Half
been.
asleep? Yeah, thanks. I didn't even realize it.
Sorry, I should have gave you a warning, but I thought you already knew.
You're good.
I don't know. It's just really, it's just really disrespectful, and it's really shitty that they're already starting this shit. You know what I'm saying? And just because she put it in the title, like, who is Nate? He's been arrested for her murder. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? No, he was arrested for a murder of a 15-year-old girl that got a hold of fentanyl that he sold her, and she died. Had nothing to do with Kiely. Absolutely nothing to do with Kiely. So why would you put that clickbait bullshit? Why would you even do that?
Exactly. Exactly. Well, clickbait. You just said it. You said it to a T. Clickbait.
Yes, they live in California. I'm sure many guys wear the San Francisco hats for real. Like for her to even put that shit in her title blew the fuck out of me. So then I try to go in there and let her know, like, hey, this is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Of course I get fucking blocked right off top.
No.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you would think as a creator, you wouldn't block another creator trying to just, hey, give you a heads up.
Yeah. And
Oh,
people will
God.
run with anything. So here you got people saying, you know, starting up lives and starting up shit, but she's been murdered, and because she was found in the backseat, they don't know shit. They don't know shit.
It's all
Nothing has been released. No, nothing has
speculation.
been out. Nothing like that. Nobody knows anything yet. So what the hell?
Well, I've seen enough of, AWP to know that Jared truthfully has a heart. He cares about
Yeah,
the
he really does.
victims and parents. And I don't think he would do any, I may be wrong, and I'll admit if I'm wrong, but he just does not seem like the type that would victimize somebody to me. But,
Well, and
people have to find negative out of any good.
yeah, not only that though, and I don't know just Steph. I'm not sure who Nick is, but they said Nate. This kid named Nate. He's already got enough of his shit going on or whatever. But to be throwing Jagger in there saying that was him, that he was with her. I'm like, what the hell? So of course I messaged him. I was like, what the hell is this? Like,
What to
um,
say?
he was like, I have no idea. I wasn't with her, and she didn't call any tow truck that I'm aware of. So I don't know. I don't think AWP did anything. You know, this guy flagged them down. You know what I'm saying? Like he flagged them
Right.
down. It's not like they went to him. They weren't like, hey, you have a tip. I wanted to come to you. I wanted to put you on video. No, this guy flagged him down.
Drama sells.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
That's, it's sad but true. You see it every day. It's just, I
I
mean,
seen that. Well, see, and you know what? Okay, Jagger left comments today on AWP's Instagram page. I seen that there was a screenshot of it. The only one saying what, Brian? We're the only ones saying what?
probably the truth.
He's saying me and you and Pecan Pie are the only ones saying that. So what are we the only ones saying? I'm gonna wait for you to go ahead and answer because I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'd like to clear this up right now.
Sorry, I'm laughing deliriously. She's hot tonight. Watch out for that stinger.
Oh, crazy house. Thank you. I appreciate it. She said T28 watch and hit the thumbs up for Queen Bee and hop on this train. I bless you all and Merry Christmas. Well, thanks, Celeb. I
Aww.
appreciate it. You know what I mean? I'm not one of the ones that
You don't beg.
yeah, I don't care.
You don't
I don't
ask
really, I
for it.
mean, if I do appreciate it though, it is definitely appreciated, but I would, you know what I mean? If you guys want to donate, you donate to AWP. Like they did a really good job. You know what I mean? And Jagger, hold on. Somebody said Jagger is innocent. You people need to seek help. I mean, until the police come out and say something like that, he's innocent or said that she's been murdered or anything like that, I don't think people should be putting that shit out there. And guess what? Today's her birthday. Today is Kylie's birthday.
Oh
She
my
turned
gosh.
17 today.
That's
Her
right.
mama's already going through some stuff. Her family's already going through some stuff. And then here you come on here, wanting to put on here, she's been murdered by some fucking random guy, Nate, who was arrested 4 days after she went missing. He's been in jail since. What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. And it pisses me off when she does that. So when anybody does that kind of stuff, it's dangerous as hell.
Ooh, Don worry. He looks mean. Watch out now.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, what do you guys think about it?
I'm with you. I really think people should think before they post.
Hey, girl.
I'm so late. What have I missed?
Nothing. I just had, I just got started. My aunt called, so it booted me back off, but I came back on and like right away or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like the whole, Real Justice, Bullhorn Betty's channel blocked me as soon as I went in there.
That's not shocking.
She even made up a whole little scenario in her imagination. Yeah. And then she kept showing a picture and she kept saying that okay. So they're basically trying to say that Kiely dated this guy named Nick. So if she's dating a guy named Nick and she's dating Jagger, why would they both be together on the news with Kate? That makes no sense.
Hold on. I thought I could be wrong, but I did follow the case in the beginning. Then it just got to be too much, so I stepped back. Unless we were talking about it. But I thought that Jagger said that they had just like taken a break or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they weren't actually together, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying the guy that they said, oh, here, I got a picture. So there's a guy that they are claiming is Nate, okay? Nate was arrested on August 10th, 4 days after Kiely went missing, and they said that, let me find this picture. This is the picture that they put up. Here it is.
And no one said anything about her having a current boyfriend.
Duukno, I think is how you say your name. Welcome to the hive, baby. Got a new member, Queen. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I can't see it right now, so
I figured you couldn't. That's why I wanted to say welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate you, and thank you for who the new member is. So here's the picture they put up, and they're basically saying that this kid to the left, way over here to the left, to the far left,
scratching his back.
They're saying that's Nate. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's Jagger and Kate. They were talking to the news. So why would he be on the news?
Right.
It makes no fucking sense. If people are just buying the bullshit.
Remember, I haven't got to watch anything. So are they saying the dude that was on the news, is that who got arrested?
Yeah, they're saying that he was arrested for her murder. That's what the thumbnail on her thing says. Matter of fact, let me go read it.
They haven't even gotten a cause of death to determine homicide. How would they arrest somebody for murder?
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
Not at all.
And you can't see nothing. Jagger's a good kid. You can tell he is harmless by his Instagram accounts. Yeah, he seems like a decent boy, man. I wish they'd leave these kids alone. That's awful.
No, and when I asked him, I said, who, I asked Jagger, I said, who's this Nate? Who is this? Like, who is this guy? And, that she dated, and he's like, they're, as far as I know, there's no Nate guy. So the screenshots that were shown that were supposedly on Facebook from Kate, and I put that in quotes, Kate right here on the screen in the white shirt or the pink shirt, you know what I mean? That Kate, they're saying that they messaged her on Facebook, and that she messaged back and said that yes, Kiely dated Nate. Well, I mean, I think Jagger would know if she
Right.
had another boyfriend or a guy named Nate.
Well,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
in all honesty, I'm gonna like not talk about Kylie, but
How
in
would
general,
YouTube know
just let me
before her
no, just
boyfriend knows?
listen though. Like in general, if a teenage girl breaks up with one guy that she still likes but starts dating another guy, she does not normally tell them about each other. Just saying.
Well, they wouldn't be walking with each other on the news, do you think?
Well, if they didn't know about each other,
Well,
then
Hold
why
on,
she could
would
have
everybody's saying
came
there's two
out
Nates. Hold
though.
on, there are two Nates. One that was charged for an unrelated incident involving a 15-year-old in the same county. How the fuck is okay? So now there's two Nates. Stop
Okay,
it.
Dear God.
Fucking stop it.
we don't have a cause of death. We don't have any kind
Nothing.
of documents. There is no proof of anything. Everybody needs to stop. Like these people, I don't
Exactly.
even know who said what today because I've been too busy, but this is crazy. It is this child's birthday. Leave her and her little friends the fuck alone.
And her mama. I mean,
Yeah,
you think
you
her mama
know,
don't hear this crap?
of course, but they're not saying her mama did it. I think they're trying to say that
No,
her
no,
friends
no,
did.
that's what I'm saying. But her
Yeah.
mama still has to deal with it.
I have decided, and I think I was telling Queen this earlier, I've decided that I think that AWP should have definitely not released anything until after a cause of death and stuff came out. And she made some really good points about them being new and stuff like that. And I just
Well, yeah,
hate,
I said this is their first
They
Yeah.
don't do
active case.
active cases.
And I think they have to, you know, they're just kind of they're learning. I mean, I think they did everything they could possibly do by protocol in the right way.
I
I will say
understand.
that. This
I understand they
here
don't do active cases, but I
I
feel
want
like everybody knows that you don't release details about an open investigation.
exactly. Okay, here's the thumbnail. This is Bullhorn's thumbnail. This is what pissed me off. Here it is. So there's it. Okay, it says who is Nate? Kiely Rodney, and then here, let me go down here. Let me find get this off of here. At the bottom of it, it says breaking Kiely Rodney. Someone has been charged with murder. Scary.
What?
So she makes it sound like
Yeah, but they
someone has
do
been charged with
clickbait.
with her murder. That's what she makes it sound like. And I said that's pretty well clickbait. That's
Yeah, it is.
clickbait
They do
bullshit. Why would you
clickbait
say
true
that?
crime because they do. That's what they always do for every case, though. BA always. I guess I just expect it out of them because that's what. Hey, don't be yelling cuss words. I'm on a live. Sorry, they're gaming.
It's all good.
Sorry.
You know I don't give a shit.
I'm just saying because they're playing Fortnite in a big old group, so they get loud. But it's just
So then
clickbait.
I see this, I go in there, I'm like, hey, you know, just giving you a heads up. That's not right. You know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah.
trying, and of course, bam, blocked right off fucking top. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
I mean,
really?
but this is her name is Bullhorn Betty.
Right. And she's gonna have people outside these kids' fucking house screaming with bullhorns and don't even know what the
Oh,
fuck's going
honey,
on.
she's
You
probably
know?
raising money to go herself. Don't play. Don't play. I mean, I'm not being like trying to make light of it. It's just, dude, that's what she does. What's up, Buttercup? That's what she does, you know? Like, I don't know. That's what they do. And don't worry, like something else is gonna happen soon in the next week, and it'll be the next big thing, and they'll forget all about this and all the damage they caused. I mean, you know.
But I think AWP did a good job, and I don't think people should say anything, negative unless they're in that spot to do it.
You mean say anything negative about Adventures with Purpose?
I think the whole situation. I don't think anybody has, they were asked to come, and I think they did the best they could. Not saying they didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody loves to bash. I mean, it's just
Well, is
stupid
it
to me.
all bashing, Sweet Tea, or is it like some of it constructive criticism? Because I think with everything that they do and some of the things that they do that are so wonderful, a little bit of constructive criticism could go a long way and help them get to another level.
Well,
You know what I mean?
there's constructive criticism, and there's, you know, you may say something one way, but somebody else may be saying it a you know how that goes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Believe me, I've
I
seen it all over these cases, and it's just
it's
ludicrous to me.
Yeah, it's not fun. I don't participate or watch a lot of things because of it, but you know, I just feel like everybody can stand constructive criticism
Oh,
and
yes, and I believe in constructive criticism. They'll know better, you know, they'll know
yeah.
how to do it next time. That's how we learn, you
Well, the
know, but
problem is they may not get invited to help next time because they pulled a few jackass stunts. And that means that there could be somebody else's daughter in 14 feet of water that the cops didn't find the first time that's going to be left there because of mistakes and not taking constructive criticism or drawing things back or fill in the blanks. I don't know. I haven't even seen their video. But you know what I'm saying? Like it could taint the pool for future help for kids that are lost in that way or God, you can tell I've been watching Letty, that are lost or their, you know, spouses or anybody that could be lost in that way. Because if they see that they're reckless with an investigation, they're not going to be invited in regardless of technology.
Oh,
So it,
hello. Just
what
one
up,
second.
Tim?
What's up? I didn't want to interrupt you. Sorry.
Oh no,
Hey guys,
always
I was gonna say
interrupt.
hey Tim and voices. I let you guys up here. I just didn't want to be rude.
Oh, hey Tim, I
I mean,
just
I
saw
think what
chat.
they're doing is great, and I think this is their first like ongoing active investigation. Like I said, I think they from watching from what we got to see, it sounds to me like they followed everything they were like the protocols and everything they were supposed
exactly.
to.
Yes, that's what I came up to talk
At
about.
the scene,
I
but not after the scene. I'm
but
sorry.
hold up, that girl.
Well,
Hold
see,
up.
wait a minute though. Last
up.
night we found out that they did find the car,
Right.
and when they went back up there, the police then took over, and they actually are the
I
ones who
already
brought the
knew
car
that
in.
though. I already knew that.
Okay.
See, we didn't. I thought they let AWP lift the car and bring it in.
Hell no.
They didn't. They
No,
did
they
it.
weren't even in the water.
Yeah,
All they did was find the car. But here's the other part of that. How do we know that AWP didn't like they didn't pre-plan that this wouldn't it seems from my perspective, I've been a long time AWP person.
Yeah.
Me too.
And it seemed from my perspective, they followed their standard protocol that they do when they find a car. And, I'm wondering if Facebook wasn't done by somebody else, not somebody on the scene. Does that make
You know,
sense?
I said that to somebody else because if they were alerting the families and stuff with how fast, you know, if one of them's talking to the cops and they're talking to the families and they're relaying information, somebody else probably does do the digital media
Exactly.
because it was posted at the exact same time. So I too had thought that was possible. So, you know, I don't know.
I just think that, and as for being a longtime follower of AWP, you know that they're going to turn around and they're going to go through this and they're going to see every
Right.
mistake that was made and where they can take that mistake and turn it into a positive opportunity.
Well,
And
and I hope they do because there could be
they
people
do
that get
that.
left. There no, but I know, but I'm saying I hope they do this time and do it very publicly because they could get left out of future investigations and people could be left.
Can
well,
I say
and they
something?
got up and explained that they don't really like to do active investigations. They
Right.
actually never have before because there's a lot of things that can
And
happen
all
and a
this
lot of things
shit.
that can go on. All the shit that's been going on right
And they
now.
may
And
decide
you
never
learned
to
it
do it again.
firsthand.
Right. And after this, they
learned
may
it.
decide they don't ever want to do it again.
And I
And
wouldn't blame them
sucks
if they
because
did.
a
Yeah,
lot
can-
of people can benefit from them in their work. They're like
Yeah.
angels for real. What they
Yeah.
do, they have a niche for what they do. Okay, so Avery Shannon, I wanted to say thank you. She said AWP didn't say anything Ellie hasn't said. Ellie said they're investigating. Could be an accident, could be foul play. AWP said the same.
Yeah, but can I say something? Like, I think, like, honestly, like a lot of people's opinions is that they should not have put the interview in with this, like, with them finding Kiely. They should have just left it as Kiely and left the speculation interview out of it. I think that's the main
Yeah.
mistake that a lot of people are pointing out. And I think in the future, they should not do things like speculation because they're not they're not solving crimes or like, or just like talking, speculating. They're just, divers finding missing people. I mean, unless I haven't seen other videos where they're doing it. So I think that's the issue. They're kind of jumping out of something. They're jumping out of something they don't normally do. And I think that's why there's a lot of kickback against it. That's my opinion.
Well, and they're going to be held to a higher standard than other people simply because what they do.
I agree.
That's just how it works. They get held to a higher standard.
But,
and
hey,
what you said makes so much sense. I didn't even think about that. This is probably why they don't do active cases.
Yep. And I took up for them that night because Critical K went after AWP and called them attention seeking and self-serving. So, I mean, like, no. And if they want to be attention seeking and self-serving, they have the right, because you know what? They would not have that Kiely would not be found if it wasn't for AWP. They were not going to go back and search that reservoir.
I agree, but they should have kept their mouth shut until the police knew if it was foul play. And I can't get past that, because what these people on the internet do,
but listen,
they're vultures.
even if they didn't say something, the Placer County Sheriff would have said something.
100%.
The kids, there were so many people there, and I believe, if I'm maybe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but SF Investigates, which is a guy claiming to be a PI. I haven't looked into him. I don't know if he's
I think
PI.
he is a PI
I don't know if he's
in
real.
California.
Yeah.
So I've heard he was a fake PI. Then I heard he was a real PI. You know how it goes. I don't know. I haven't looked into him. I have no idea. However,
you got to start another
one claiming he is the one who put the stuff out about AWP or whatever and was upset about it. Then everything he put out or put up was deleted.
Well, and I think until you comment on AWP, I think you need to watch their videos. I don't think anybody should throw out criticism until they've actually watched their videos, watched them from the beginning, and see.
Can I play devil's advocate again?
Where they're coming from.
What if Ellie told them what to put in that video and to do it on the sly so that they could get some things going and get some people squirming in their seats? You never know. I mean, we don't know.
I like that. Exactly. I like that line of thinking.
I still wish I hope that's the case, or I wish they had to shut up, because it scares me when there's same thing with Summer Wells. Like, I don't like it when the internet messes with active investigations. It's not fair to the family. It's not fair to the deceased. It freaks me out. But that's just my opinion,
But the thing is that the internet rewards bad behavior a lot of times. Like, you look
right.
at like large creators, they just keep on getting views and they keep on getting donations, and you see
and they
that
get worse and worse.
And they get worse and worse. And, the algorithm rewards bad behavior, and there's it doesn't reward ethics and facts. You try to talk facts, you get like lower views, way lower views than you speculate. And you think the person's going to eventually be like punished by people like having a brain. They don't. I mean, like, for instance, I'll give an example. The whole Kiely, Upchurch was basically saying like, Kiely doesn't exist. I was watching a video of a guy who's like literally like, I was with you with the fact that Kiely wasn't real, but you know what? I don't believe you anymore, because you said the wheels don't actually move when in neutral. Are you an idiot? And I'm like, okay, so it took you because he said something wrong about a car to basically be against him? And I'm like,
good point.
Can somebody confirm this, please? I keep seeing everywhere, and again, I haven't like covered this or gotten into it much, but I keep seeing everywhere that Kiely has not been laid to rest properly. They found her last week. Why isn't she laid to rest yet? Is there a reason? Do we know if that's
Probably
true?
Toxicology.
Yeah.
No, that's not how that works. They take those samples and histology samples and more samples than you want to know about. And then the body's released generally within, even on hardcore investigations, 72 hours.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can answer that. They just got her body back to the funeral home the day before yesterday.
Okay, good. So she is released then.
Real bad. I didn't just your phone cut out. I didn't hear you, or maybe it was mine. What did you say?
Oh, her mom said they just got her body back to the funeral home the day before yesterday.
Okay, thank God that she's not still in limbo.
Well, yeah, and today's her birthday, so I'm sure they're not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They're probably gonna wait until later this week or something.
Well,
I
and
just,
it's not going to be easy to plan. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, I only wanted to hop up here just for like a really quick minute and this is just my opinion, but um, I don't think that AWP would risk their reputation. I feel like they seen something, and it had to be something pretty dang big for them to even put in their title, the M word with a question mark. I feel like they had to have seen something. I just don't feel like they would risk everything they've worked so hard for if they didn't see something that is making them really think that.
Avery, I'm going to agree with you on that. I've watched them back when they had Dan the cameraman. I
But to me,
think I
that's more
Yeah.
of a reason to be quiet.
Yeah, but I think they were pushed kind of,
okay.
to
That
putting a
girl,
video.
I'm sorry, one of the until you've actually been in that position working with law enforcement, and law enforcement can be very dismissive because they're not law enforcement experts also. I've had it happen. I had it happen 3 weeks ago on that search that was local for that I participated in. The law enforcement wanted nothing to do with us until we come in and save the day with some SD cards for a drone. And then we were the new cool thing. So it could be something like that. Avery, I just wanted to say, um, I added you to our prayer list. I'm really sorry to hear about Jaden.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry
Hi.
something happened.
Um, he was born with problems. He's been dealing with this. He's 11. He's been dealing with this his whole life. Um, Now as far as it getting as bad as him having a tumor on his pituitary gland and needing treatment,
Oh,
this is the first time for that. But my child has been through 13 major surgeries. He's medically disabled.
I'm sorry for that.
And I mean, he's a trooper. You kind of took me by surprise when you just said that, but I really, really appreciate that.
I'm
I can't
sorry,
tell
Avery.
you. I
I'm
can't
really
tell you
sorry.
how much.
I was
I,
listening to you the other night when you had said that he had just finished treatment and you were sneaking outside, and I just thought, bless your heart, Mama. Bless your
Yeah,
heart.
I'm
yeah,
so sorry. Yeah, I'm glad she said something because then more of us can keep you in our prayers and thoughts, man.
yeah. Thank you, Jaden. He is a trooper. He has childhood intestinal failure. He has neurogenic bowel disease, and he has Cushing's disease, which causes your pituitary gland, which is right at the base of your brain, to not it doesn't function properly. It causes like
Oh,
obesity, and so I'm hoping he's on a better path. But he's a trooper. He really is. He's a strong kid.
you said he's 13?
He's 11.
Oh, wait, no, you said 13 surgeries. I'm sorry.
Oh, they said
Yeah.
prayers for you, Avery, and prayers to your little man
Oh,
in the chat.
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you so much. Um, the only other thing I wanted to say, I was listening. Hold on a minute. I have to clear my throat. I have allergies. I was listening to Nerdy Addict on Twitter Spaces just a little while ago. Both me and Jason were listening, and I haven't seen this, and I haven't seen it on anywhere on the internet, but they were talking about somebody took a screenshot from the video footage that AWP did and enhanced it and was able to show a nude body in the back. And I don't know, I think Nerdy Addict is a pretty,
Like it was for real, you could for real tell, or it may have possibly been.
he wouldn't show the photo, but
There's no way they
apparently,
could have been able to tell, dude. There's no
Because,
way.
they said that about like Chris Watts. Look in the shadow. You can see her ponytail. I never saw shit.
Really?
People say that about almost every case. Like, for real, I bet you we could point out one with almost every case. I don't want to see it. So I'm not saying I'd have to see it to believe it, but I
Yeah.
would have to see it to believe it. But I don't want to see it. But
Yeah,
no.
that's how I don't want. Yeah, but I think
Mm-mm.
I think that Nerdy Addict I think he's a pretty reliable type source, but I'm not positive.
I don't
But
even
I
know who
was
that is. Yeah.
but I was thinking that if that was the case, that would explain even further why if that is what AWP seen, then it would even like explain more why, they put things out the way that they have. If that's the case, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
super old school about it and about like
She's a minor.
guilt before innocence. Yeah, she is.
Like, and not only is she a deceased like victim, she's a minor. Like,
Yes.
I just like, I don't know, and I just don't feel that there's any real way to be able to tell if she was naked or not. It was so blurred.
They
Even
said she had her clothes on, yo. They said she was wearing her clothes.
oh, that's right, they did.
Yeah, they said they saw her in
See,
the
this is
hoodie.
where the true crime community just gets so
They're
gross.
assholes. Thank you. Like, I saw a clip of you cussing somebody last night.
How about
Bravo, bitch.
how about-
Bravo.
Oh my god, I'm so over like psychic mediums in the true crime community. Like, I'm just shut up.
That was great.
So they did say that she had her clothes. I know they said they
Yeah,
seen
said
tennis
that
shoes.
That's how they knew it was her.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
Well
could
then,
have swear to God they said that when they first talked. I haven't seen much, but the things I have seen.
Wait, they said that he identified the black sneakers. I'm sorry, this is crazy.
Okay, so she only had on her sneakers and was butt naked. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that, and I think it's wrong. I wouldn't I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Totally.
Who said it's the guy nerd something said that?
Nerdy Addict.
yeah, it's
Okay.
in and it's still on there on
Twitter
Twitter.
is the devil's playground, so I don't even know what.
Yeah, I
Twitter's
mean,
space
like,
is.
And it was in his spaces. You know how they do the spaces where they
Yeah.
all talk?
That
Yeah,
new thing on Twitter where it's like you can go live or have talks and stuff. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
God.
it was in there just a couple hours ago. It's still up. People, you guys could
Oh
listen.
no.
So and then they were showing the photo of the black the black tank top jumpsuit that the one lady found out there at the campgrounds, and they were zooming in on it, and you can see the snaps, in between the legs.
So this guy is claiming that he enhanced already black up a video that was blocked a little bit, like there was shade, and also that was underwater that looked like green water, and was able to definitely see if this person was naked.
Yes.
Well, he didn't say that he did that. He said somebody else did and sent it to him.
That seems like very reckless. Like, he should really be curating his stuff.
Yeah.
Like this, he's like acting like a news reporter, and he needs to verify this. He can't just say blatant stuff without verification. Like,
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't push it out there because you don't want people to go hunting for this crap either.
Well, I'm gonna just say it. I feel like the tow truck guys are. I feel like he made this shit up. I feel like he definitely made it up.
I'm with you.
Go ahead and fucking say it. I really do.
A lot of
I
people
do
feel that way.
too.
A lot of
I
people
do
feel that
too.
way.
And listen, like
And
Jared
I feel like
said
it caused
yesterday,
a whole lot of bullshit for him to make this shit up and do this. It caused a whole lot of fucking bullshit unnecessarily.
Well, and okay, so listen though, Jared said, right, like that they called law enforcement and law enforcement was unaware of the tip. And he said, well, that could happen because there's a lot of people helping and a lot of tips flooding in. I don't think so, because listen, his tip, his documentation backing up his tip had photographic evidence, had surveillance. That would have been a hot tip. Cops would have known about that shit, dude.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they would have had that. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I was waiting to interject. So to be clear on a few things, I know that they're not going to give me any information. And when I called today, I didn't ask for any information. I called because I'm seeing the harassment of Jagger online. I wanted to know if they were going to do a press conference with any updated information that they might have after that video was put out. And I mentioned to the sergeant that I talked to and he's the one that was on Kiely's case. I mentioned the tow truck driver. He told me he was there when that tip was told, and he told me that they didn't have any update to give, which makes me think that it's not foul play, because I feel like if it was foul play, they would have updated on that and maybe even put something out like, we need to talk to this guy.
That
If you
doesn't
Oh,
make
wow.
sense. Why would they tell you anything? I'm not being ugly, like I'm being
No update to
serious.
give means they didn't find it to be a credible tip. Does
I-
that make sense?
It doesn't make sense to me why a police officer in charge of this case would talk to anybody randomly from the public and confirm or deny or say anything
I mean,
other
because
than
like,
take a statement. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's
no, they
weird.
did. They did. No, I
That's
swear. I can
weird.
even show the call.
Maybe it's because they're out in the
history.
sticks, but that's like super unprofessional.
Well, sometimes they will lie to throw people off. So if they think that, if people are calling to try to get information because they
Yeah.
might be involved, they will
Okay.
lie.
Yeah, the cops have a
Could
full
be.
My
authority
brain
to
is
lie.
super literal, so
Keep-
I will ask weird questions. Sorry, guys. You know how I am,
Oh,
Cappy. I'm like, what?
Our little brain duck girl. Bitch, you're smart. Shut up.
I am, but I think on one path. Like my brain thinks how it thinks, and y'all have to help me outside my box sometimes. You know,
We
I'm like,
got
wait,
to walk her back. We got to walk her back.
lead me to water, bitch. I swear I'll drink.
I swear to God, I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I remember
Well,
the first
Queen-
panel we were on, and you said that. Oh my god.
Queen
Oh my
Bee,
God,
if
I was
you
so mad at you.
Hey, girl, I hear you.
Yeah, what's
Queen
up?
Bee, yeah, if you heard me on Laura's, and you probably heard me saying about, so like I don't know, I guess I hear stuff like what I heard tonight on the Twitter Spaces, and then I like immediately I'm telling Jason, I'm like, well, I just heard this or I just seen this, and then he's like the laid back one, and he's like, that's speculation, that's not fact.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
and he's like reprimanding me,
Who is Jason? I like Jason.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh,
He-
Jason Jensen. That's another somebody. I'm trying to think who said what. I believe it was Shaq. I want to say it's Shaq lady on Salty's panel. She kept saying Jason Jensen was a drug dealer, and I said, "Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know who you're talking about?
Yeah,
Do
I
you know
jumped
who
her ass.
Jason Jensen is? Are you kidding me right now?"
He's
I
the
jumped-
only non-shady PI on the YouTube.
Yeah, I was like, "Are you
street.
serious? Do you know
Oh,
who
you
you're
mean-
thinking about right now? Why
Are
would
you
you
talk-
say that?"
Are you talking about that bald guy that was on Laura's channel that did the interview? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
haven't
he
watched
does.
Yeah.
He goes on.
lately.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
what is
yeah,
he does different interviews. I think he goes on Court TV and something else. Like he's a legit
Yeah.
PI.
Well-
Really, he really is.
He was just on Court TV tonight,
So for her to
talking
say
about
that blew my
Delphi.
mind. I'm like, do you know who you're talking about? Why would you say something like that? That's you
And
know, you know what I mean?
I was madder about that than he was. I'm like, get madder, dang it. This woman is saying you're a drug dealer. He's
But-
just laughing.
But what did the crickets have to say?
The what?
The crickets from Shack
Chirp-
Girls.
Chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp. Did they have an opinion on the whole thing?
Oh,
being a
they
smart ass?
didn't know who she was talking about.
No, because you hear crickets. In the
Oh,
background,
okay. I
Shack
was like-
lady.
I was
I
like,
know it went over
oh.
your head. You have to like.
Oh
listen
my
to
God, it
Laura's
went
stream.
over. It almost went over mine too, and I just got it.
I was
You
like,
know?
what? Is that somebody's screen name? Like Cricket? Like that doll?
Yeah.
Or the cutter? Like what?
I think
know.
it did go over my head.
Yeah, because she whenever she goes on a live stream, she was on Salty, and it was like crickets in the background constantly. So I was joking
Hey.
with what the crickets had to say.
I want to put it on blast in case everybody doesn't know yet. Tomorrow is Queen Bee's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
She's gonna be a birthday girl. She ain't even listening.
You little shit. No, I just came back in the.
Busted, bitch, busted.
I was getting my pop. I just came back in the room and I heard you say, "Hey, everybody, it's Queen." I'm like, "Hey, you little shit."
Queen Bee, how does it feel that you can finally collect Social Security? You're old enough
You
now.
wasn't supposed to be saying anything. I'm turning.
Oh my
21 again.
gosh.
I'm turning 21 tomorrow, so
That's
that's all that
right.
matters.
Oh, I thought,
Yeah.
I heard that you could collect Social Security now. You can retire and everything.
Yeah,
heard
since
that-
I'm only 29, she must be 21, so that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
I've been
Yeah.
21 for 23 years.
Shit,
That's
Yeah, it's been sad, been
That's
21 for a long
amazing.
time.
Bitches, I just turned 42 and I'm proud of it. I'm happy to be alive. I don't
that
give a
makes
fuck.
me like 4, you guys. If you guys are only going to be 29 and 21.
Nah, I'm glad I have my birthday and I'm still alive. I will claim every year I have survived, man.
But
'cause
you
I
know what
shouldn't
though, this
have.
makes me and this like these like this right here with her birthday being today and her passing away being so close to
Yeah.
home, and just,
Oh
it just
yeah.
makes me you know what I'm saying, like it makes me really sad that she didn't get to spend her birthday, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you
Yeah.
bring it
Well,
like
how
that, that's
awful
pretty
for her
fucked.
mom to think that she has to, the one.
Exactly. She should be celebrating with her daughter, having cake and ice cream, and celebrating all of her
Yeah.
accomplishments and going back to school. And she said she was so smart. She
Getting ready for
graduated early.
college.
Yeah, she
Well,
was
Look
like,
at it. Her
you
mom
guys
said
did
this was her first party.
you guys did
No.
see the photo on Laura's panel where she showed the alcohol can in the back. Did you guys see
Talked
that? The
we talked about
Truly.
we talked about that last night.
I
we
haven't watched Laura
somebody
in a
said that
minute. I've
they
been
had
too
it. Thank
busy.
you, Manda, and thank you everybody else. Or I was gonna say the chat was moving. Thank you, Sleuth Mom and Peppermint Schmoka, and anybody else that said happy birthday. Thank you guys.
Oh,
Is it the
She,
same picture that Brittany J posted? Because I saw that one and it
I
had
think
a
so.
Truly's
Here, I got a
can.
screenshot of it. Let me see if it's the one where they said there was a Truly can in the bottom of their car
Yeah, it was
yeah.
it's
right
strawberry
here.
lemon. It's
Oh, I don't
strawberry.
like seeing it. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah, it's a strawberry and lemon. I looked it up. It looked like that.
That
See, that
poor.
makes me feel like she wasn't on her way home yet, you know?
Is
Because
Or
that
you,
an
well, and then I said
airbag?
all
Is
the
that an
well,
airbag?
Sammy said they were
I,
sitting
No,
in the
I don't think
car,
so.
that they were going to the car to charge their phones, and I thought, what if somebody left it in the car? What if one of the girls or something left it in the car when they went to charge their phones? You know what I mean? Maybe she wasn't drinking it. Maybe she wasn't drinking. We don't know. Like
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
in
I
the
gotta tell you
car,
guys. I gotta tell you guys something because I'll forget.
Oh, Queen,
If
take me
you
down. Oh.
if you Google just Google, will a 2013 Honda CRV start in neutral? And you will pull up about 100,000 articles on this particular vehicle
Yeah.
does start in neutral.
I think someone put. I think.
there was also
Yeah.
another video. We both watched it. B Tim, I
Yeah.
think you did too, because you commented on it, and I watched it as well. And it's an older gentleman, and I think his name's like Psycho Babble or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
So yeah, I don't know if you're are you close to your computer, that girl? Well, I don't know if
Yeah,
you could
I'm
I don't
at
know if
my
you tried.
computer. This
I
picture
was
makes
gonna
my tummy
Yeah, and
hurt.
it started a revolt with Upchurch's
Ugh.
fans because they're like, I can't believe you don't know anything about cars. We'll follow you if we don't believe that girl doesn't exist, but if you don't know about cars, we can't
Oh
follow
my
you
God. I
anymore.
cannot, Tim.
I
I
could,
cannot.
I could
Well,
show
you
you that.
remember the tow truck driver said that it
Irish Heart,
wasn't
thank
that
you.
her, he said it
Yay,
wasn't
thank
that her,
you.
the tow truck driver said it wasn't that her battery was dead, but that her car wouldn't start because it was in neutral. But from what
Oh,
I read is that model, it will start in neutral. I mean, you can Google it and it pulls up I'm talking a lot of articles.
You're saying that Ryan Upchurch just got something wrong? I don't believe it.
I
Queen, what
don't
do you
believe
want
it
to
either.
share? Will you please take the picture down? This is going to make me cry.
Oh hell, what
yeah.
did I do?
I'm sorry. It makes me
No,
so
the
sad.
picture. It's
Because all
really
I
she's
think
too
about is she's on
sensitive
the
to.
other side of that, and it just makes my stomach just want to hurl. What are you wanting to share, babe? You can send it. I'm on my computer right now.
Yeah, and then
So
it
sad.
was,
Shit.
I don't know if that guy will shot. Oh, there's a video. Okay, so I know Ranger. The guy we were talking about. You said you really like talking to him on the panel. I don't know if Sweet Tea's still up here, but I have a video he made actually. I was gonna have you play it if
Big
you. I
ups.
didn't know
You
if you had it up
cannot.
there. The other guy, I don't know if he'll strike or not. That Psycho Babble. I don't know him, but I was gonna
Oh,
play that because he talks about the gear shifter and stuff that Avery was talking about. That's what he talks about the car being in neutral.
yeah. Nobody, please, big ups, travels. Don't say things like that because that's not true. And that's like really disrespectful to Kiely. And we don't do that to victims here. Sorry,
What
Queen,
did-
but
What did they say?
they're
So
saying
you-
they think I'm removing it, but they said they think that they can see Kylie's body in that picture,
Oh,
and that's
no.
disgusting, and it's not true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't
don't
see the
do that.
comment. Go ahead and remove it. I didn't even see
I
it. That's
did,
fine.
Mama. I knew you
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
care. I can't with. I
There
can't.
is no way in God's green earth they would ever have an image released of the body. They would
That's
be
his name.
That would be a liability.
yeah, that would be
Yeah,
so
let's
bad.
just not disrespect a dead girl right now on her birthday in the middle of all this, on top of everything else.
Yeah.
Queen, thank you for having me. I'm going to hop back down into chat and I'm going to enjoy listening to you guys. Thank you
Aw.
again for being so respectful and keeping the victims of this mess at the forefront of your hearts. And Queen, get that post office box so I can send you your bee.
Oh yeah, that's I was gonna say, and I forgot to email you back. But thank you for coming up here. I do appreciate you coming up and chatting too. You know.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for.
Where's my thank you? I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever.
Tim, I was
I'm
excited
evil.
that you hopped up on panel. I really appreciate you guys. I like the way you keep the victims at the forefront. I'm really proud to say that I will panel up with you guys because not enough people are doing it. There's
Well, yeah, and I mean, like I said, when Bullhorn started that shit today, I was so fucking mad, and then I go and chat, and the first thing I try to let her like, hey, this, you know, that guy has nothing to do with the Kiely situation. You know what I mean? Trying to let her know it. Boom, I'm blocked. I'm like,
well, you saw what happened. Y'all saw what happened to me when I tried to tell both of them, two women, that
oh, hey, Savage Live, what's up, girl?
they both that no matter what they thought of the Wells, in this eyes of the law of Tennessee, they're considered a victim. I don't care what anybody says about them.
Amen.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Come back, Avery. Amen. Like, you're right. I agree.
And y'all saw what I got out of that. So,
well, you know what? The right thing is never easy or popular. So whatever.
That's for sure.
All right.
Kathy, yeah, see, and I know Savage made a video too. She made a video today calling Bullhorn out too. Thank you, Voices. I appreciate you. I got my I was just say I got my stream is kind of bouncing back and forth, but I was gonna say I've sent a video to you too. That girl, the video.
I got it pulled up. You want me to play the whole
okay.
thing? And can we do it real time, or do I need to speed it up, or what's that?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know if Ranger's in here or not. I'm not sure if he's listening or if he's in here. But yeah, it was his video on his channel. We can put the channel in the chat.
Ranger,
yeah.
listen to us. Do not send a hit squad to kill Queen Bee. We know you're part of the Illuminati.
I just subscribed while I'm here. I like Ranger. He's a nice guy.
Yes, he's a very nice guy.
Yeah, he really is. And so I think he'll be fine with us playing it in real time. I was going to drop his channel in the chat. So anybody,
yes, Ranger's a great guy. He will not send the Illuminati to kill us because he's part of the Illuminati hit squad.
I just know he's respectful behind your back and to your face, and I respect that about people around YouTube because not enough people have that quality.
Yeah, for real. And you know what though? He's very loyal to Salty. I think I just seen a post where he's going to be the like a co-host on Salty's channel, so they can do their thing.
Ranger, oh no, Ranger's.
I just subbed to you, Ranger.
Ranger's here. He's going to come after you, Queen Bee. He's got the. He's
part of the Illuminati. I was gonna say, is he in here in the chat? Ask him if is it okay. Is it? Oh, he said you're good. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, play it then. Or you got it pulled up already, and I ain't got it.
Yes, girl, you got to add it.
No, you know that.
Here we go. It's our big debut of Ranger's video.
Oh, her mom makes me cry. That makes me cry, and her dad too.
All this stuff does me just, oh my
Just God, that
God.
feeling just guts me.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was really good, Ranger. You did
Like,
a
Yeah.
really
I
good
am
job on that.
gutted that if that's so sad.
Yeah.
And I put his channel in the chat too, so make sure you guys go sub up to him.
Well,
He's
the
starting his
video.
channel, so
I mean, the video kind of reminds you what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like all these
Right.
people that just
Yeah.
clickbait, and it's really just about that. You know, it's sad. But
I mean, a
Peppermint, I'm
mama's
glad
having
she
to
woke
celebrate
up.
her daughter's birthday that she can't celebrate it with her. You know, that just hurts.
yeah,
Man, I'm glad that I'm not her parents.
yeah.
That's so sad. God, I hate you for playing that. Oh, my eyes are like leaking everywhere.
But you know, you got to think about the other things. Like there's all these people came together to find this little girl, and I think that's the positive thing. You know.
Yeah, but
That's,
it's still sad.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
and what really and it really upset me when I seen that title, and then I seen that I mean Jagger was really upset. He's like, man, you guys, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like he's a kid too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah,
young. You know, they're
yeah.
16, 17, 18. Like they're young kids. I mean,
Ranger,
I
that was really good. Thank you for making it. But damn, man, that's just so sad.
Yeah.
I don't miss that part of work, watching and making all the memorial videos. I cried all the time at work. I'm such a puss. It's just so sad.
I'm
It
sorry, Cap. I
hurts.
muted you. I heard something in the background. I just
Yeah, they
muted
were
it.
yelling.
Oh, that was me yelling. Oh my God. No,
Oh,
I
was it? I was like,
yeah,
oh,
no, because I closed my laptop and I thought that I thought it would just log me off. And
No.
my cord was stuck in between here. And I was trying to take a picture and do my online deposit and I was cussing out my phone.
I was like, oh, we can hear you. Hey, we can hear you. You know what? I'll just mute you, babe. It's all good.
Yes,
It's funny. You know what's funny is I had my headphones on. I couldn't hear you guys. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I was like,
A
you
lot of mean
motherfucker.
things have been said to Jagger. A lot of mean things. A
Yeah.
lot of people are actually accusing him of being the one that the tow truck driver is talking about.
Yeah, and that's
Did
disgusting.
you get another super chat, Queen?
Yeah, she did.
Avery from Avery, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, you did. Okay, I couldn't
Yeah,
find it in
I
the
told
thing.
her. I told her thank you. She said she kicked herself off the panel. We were chatting, but I know Mar was up here and she's gone, and I
Drop the
didn't
link
say bye to
again.
her.
Is
I
it
was like,
pinned? The link's not pinned, baby.
Yeah.
oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
off.
think
Kelly,
like
that video broke my heart.
yeah, but you know what? The video should remind people what it's all about, and it's not about like
Some of us never
views.
forgot
Yeah,
though, Tim.
yeah, but some people do. You look at a lot of people
I know
just
you're right.
You know what I mean? They just see it as like the next trending case, and they just like, oh, we can get views.
Disgusting.
And it's really about the missing people, the voiceless, and the people that are just powerless. And that's what you're trying to help.
I know I'm trying to help bring awareness to a case nobody gives a shit about as we
Yeah.
speak. It just makes me sad.
And you've done
man.
a really good job on that case. Actually, I want you to, matter of fact, I wanted you to talk about that. And then when you get a chance, I want to see, I know you're doing members only or something with it.
Yeah.
So when you do put it on, like to play or,
Yeah, public. It'll be public probably tomorrow. But tomorrow's your day. So after tomorrow, let's watch it over here with everybody, man. I don't care. It does not have monetization. So if anybody will at least watch from beginning to end, even if you hate it, so it can hit the algorithm better. This woman has not been found.
Jeez.
And her killer is still on the loose. And thanks to this country's horrible problem with missing white woman syndrome, nobody cares. Like literally,
and let's
nobody
talk
cares.
about that. I got an email. First of all, there was a comment made in my chat a couple about a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I did not know who it was. It's another teenager who was actually went missing in Truckee, California. I didn't know what she was saying because obviously I didn't go through the chat. However, I received an email telling me how much of a piece of shit I was because I didn't know she was typing in my chat, and someone had answered back to her and said something to her, and I didn't get a chance to respond to it or anything like that. So anyways, she said a lot of people have missing white women syndrome, and I'm like, what?
It's
What?
a for real thing. It's a for real
It
thing.
is a real thing. Like, it's really bad.
So that led me into looking up what is this? You know what I mean? So then I
Mhm.
start looking into it, and I'm like, oh my God, this, you know what I mean? Like it really opens your eyes.
Think about it. Think about it though. It's not just like missing white women. It's also little girls. Like, and it seems like that they usually carry the typical quote
Blonde
unquote
hair,
like
blue eyes.
beauty standard in America,
Yep.
which to me that's not a beauty standard, being blonde and blue eyed. Like,
yeah.
But obviously I'm brown and like I love it. But
look it up, Diane. It's a for real thing. Like
it's a
there's
for real thing, and
studies on it.
people take super offense to it, and it's real. And that night when she was in the chat, I felt really bad for her because listen, I said don't come in here saying that, because that was the night Kiely was found. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course we're going to cover it. But I told the lady, I said, I do understand though. You're right. Like, you're 100% right.
Oh yeah, because she went off on you too, didn't she, Cal?
Yeah, she did.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't going to tell her she was wrong. I told her she can't come in here right now doing that.
Her
It's
email
not
was
it's not the
vile
time.
AF.
Yeah, it's not the time. Like, that's not. But is she really the mom though? That's what I'm wondering. Like,
you know, I don't know, but Queen and I did privately look up the child and investigate the case and what we could find
I wanted
together.
to see if it was even real, because I said,
for like
you know,
an
this
hour.
might be
We
trolling.
really did,
but it
read
really
about
was
it.
real.
It
it is real,
real.
but
he was a handsome kid, man. That's sad.
I heard about it. It is real. And but is she real? Like, is she really the mom? Or
You
is
never
she...
know with these people, girl. You
Yeah,
never
I don't know if she's the mom or not. I just know the case that she was talking about is real. Like, there was a young man that did go missing in Truckee, California, but it's 6 years ago, and he has never been found still to this day.
I don't know. I guess maybe if my kid was gone 6 years ago and I was watching all these cases get footage after footage and, you know, all the traction and stuff, and mine didn't, I may go to cussing out people.
But we did look. Remember, we looked, and there was a video with over 100,000 views on it.
Yes, it actually had gotten
that they
exposure.
did get
You're right.
coverage. Remember, they did get the coverage,
There
and
was
so
more
we
than
were like,
one.
"What?" Yes, remember,
you're
we
right.
looked into this because we were going to talk about it, and I'm like, hold on, there's
I think
something
we
going
found
on.
like 250,000 views at least.
Yeah, it was a lot.
collectively. Yeah,
So,
because we were both like, oh my God, how sad. Maybe we should do this. And we were like, wait, no, people did.
yeah, there was actually quite a few YouTubers that covered it, and one of them had a lot of views on it. And the word was spread. You know, like I said, he went missing 6 years ago. So there was more coverage on it, the more we learned. I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot that's, a lot of people have talked about this young man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with the way things started off and went, I didn't feel comfortable going over it or, messaging
Well,
her
let's
back
just
or
be
anything like that.
honest. If
So,
you message her back and you cover that case, you are inviting a world of troubles because no good deed goes unpunished. And that person was already very
yep.
vile to you behind the scenes. So it's probably better not to do that. But I do pray that she gets answers, and whoever his family is, whether it's her or not, that they get answers. That's
Right.
It's really
So
bad.
Yeah, I don't know why someone would expect you to like really like there was like chat of like what 200 people or so. Like sometimes some things are going to be missed, you know.
Well, and she cussed her out and like called her a bunch of names, and it was really mean. I was shocked at how ugly she was.
Jeez.
Like, you're a stranger, yo. If you want people's help,
She was extremely mad at Cappy.
yes.
She was extremely upset with her. She said that I let her talk to her any kind of way in the chat.
That's not true. I was watching. That's not true. Nobody was mean. She probably got mad 'cause she got timed out after talking too much shit.
Yeah. I didn't even notice the person, to be honest with her. Was it the night of the psychic or another night?
Oh, I did, because she's no. It was whenever wasn't it whenever the car was getting pulled out of the water, you guys?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then that lady who came in the chat calling everybody racists.
Oh, Jesus.
It was her. She was like, y'all are racist, and started screaming at everybody.
Isn't that kind of like a messed up thing to say to a bunch of people?
Well, and haven't you ever heard you catch more flies with honey, bitch?
Yeah, it's like, listen, lady, maybe if you want people to help you out, you got to be nice. You got to be sociable, at least not curse them out. I mean, I get people get mad, but yeah, that's kind of messed up. And also, it's like the time, like almost like if you're mad at Queen Bee for doing coverage on that, why are you not going to Tyler Feller, or why are you not going to like other channels like Zav Girl or anything like that and go and yelling at them? You're going to Queen Bee and yelling at her. I mean, like, there are worse people, like, I'm not saying Queen Bee's worse, but I'm just saying there are people who are literally cover like 30 cases,
Mm-hmm. I feel bad for anybody who goes missing in their family, who's left to just wonder what in the world happened,
Yeah.
Did Ranger leave? I'm surprised he's not coming up to hang out.
He's probably scared of me because I've exposed him about his connections to the Illuminati. And, he doesn't want to be in the same room with me because
does he do those foreskin facials?
I don't know about that. I don't know about any of that
I thought
stuff.
that's what the Illuminati does, is they like sacrifice babies and shit.
The Illuminati will just go to the graveyards like Hollywood, the famous Hollywood graveyard, and drink wine while watching movies. That's what the elite do.
That sounds like a good night to me, but I'm a mortician.
Exactly.
As long as nobody's laying.
If
you're not laying on the side of the headstone that the body's buried, have fun, man. Who cares?
I mean, like, that's what you and Cappy are doing. You're part of the 1%.
Cappy, did you go to one of those things?
She wants to. She wants to be part of the 1%. She wants to be part of the Illuminati.
I think it would be fun. Not for real, Suzanne. We're just blubbering. Because, Queen's off doing her own thing without us again.
Yeah, Queen Bee is probably talking to her handler. He's probably telling her, listen, this B Tim, he's getting too close to us. You can't let him on the show anymore.
With her PR rep.
With the PR rep, with the Illuminati, Rangers on the other call. He's like, listen here, I don't want to be exposed yet. Our operations are still going on. People, they're checking us out because it beats him. He's exposing us, and that's what's happening. That's why she's quiet. So I mean, and that's why Cappy's quiet. She's probably part of the call too. She's probably looking through there.
I don't know even what you said because I just put my headphones back on.
He was talking shit.
Plausible deniability that often works very well for secret agents of the Illuminati.
He said you kept sending him nudes, and he wanted you to stop.
No, I did not say that.
I know.
All day, every day.
Lying.
All day, every day.
No, he was talking about the special movies that you get to go watch in the graveyard. And I said, well, that sounds fun.
I wish.
He said you thought it sounded fun too.
I totally think it sounds fun. I like graveyards.
Mm.
I am
Typical.
weird like that.
I do too.
Yes.
Typical commie California Illuminati
Yes.
member.
I used
Commie
to eat lunch
you
in
prob-
graveyard
you
half
prob-
of every day of the year.
You probably drink juice boxes and eat pizza while there too.
You
Extra
goddamn
cheese.
right. You goddamn right.
Just makes absolute sense.
Oh
Absolute
wait,
sense.
was that a Pizzagate reference?
It absolutely was.
I caught it. I was like, probably. And I was like,
She caught it. She's all happy and shit.
and I was like, wait, he means Pizzagate, don't he?
And the
Pizzagate.
juice
Yep.
and the juice boxes too. You didn't catch the juice
Oh my
boxes.
gosh.
No, I'm still not sure what that's about. Please do tell me.
Basically, Alex Jones says the insider lining of juice boxes turn you gay, and that's also turning you
Whoa!
That's why I'm a gay nun.
I need to drink more juice boxes then.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta like listen to the crazy. This is what happens to me. I have to listen to the crazy people on the internet, and I pick that up more than anything else. That's how I found Ryan Upchurch.
I do
was like-
too.
I
I
was
do
like,
too.
Ryan Upchurch is batshit crazy, and I'm listening to him. I'm like, holy shit! I saw his new video. He like literally used Google Earth, and he says, "I found Kylie's car on Google Earth." And it
Oh
was
my
like 50
God.
seconds, and it showed his dad, like the dad's address.
And you
like,
can't even tell if it's a CRV or not.
Well, apparently, I mean, maybe it's part of like we not knowing the full extent of the conspiracy. Maybe like Ford, maybe Ford is in on it. Like Ford's like, listen, we need to get rid of our competitors. Honda CRV.
I don't know if you should be. Well, I think he's a Chevy guy, so he'd probably say it was a Ford.
Yeah, listen, I mean, that's probably it. So they're probably just trying to shit on CRVs to try to like limit their sales so Ford can actually sell a car. Because at this point, who the hell can afford to drive a Ford when gas prices are like almost $7 a gallon?
Where
Correct.
do you live?
Well, I don't know. I have people in other places and they tell me the prices.
Okay.
I was
$7?
gonna say he must live in California.
No, I live in New York. So
Oh, same shit.
Bitch, y'all are
Same
paying
shit.
$7 a gallon?
No, I just made it up. See, you ruined the bit. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be an exaggeration. You
Well,
ruined
you
the
have to
bit.
tell me in private chat if you're going to lie.
$7.
I don't
Damn.
expect people to lie to me for comedy's sake. I'm sorry.
Well, listen. Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet.
You know what, Cappy? Tell him that I don't like that phrase and I get offended by it. Okay.
If you want the actual price
Oh my
right now, what's the average price? It's $4 and what like $4 and
$4, bitch. Where?
Baby, how much is gas?
I'm googling it.
It's like $6.25 here, $6.50.
New
or
York.
some
We gotta.
shit.
for regular.
All right, we gotta investigate this now.
My husband says that our gas is about $4.40 a gallon right now, but I
Yeah,
thought
so-
last time I filled up it was $3.80. That sounds wrong.
That's what I'm getting at. So
I think
mean,
we were under $4 finally.
see, that's the big conspiracy. Welcome. I don't know who the Pinkabell avatar is, so I'll just
That's
call.
me.
Before
Oh, okay.
370 is what I thought it was lower than that. 370 is where we're at. Before COVID, I was paying $1.89 a
That's
gallon.
because gas prices were went to the negative. So basically, it cost money to actually hold gas
I
at
know.
that time. So
I know. And everybody was losing their jobs here. It was really awful. Hi, Mark.
Okay, so apparently it's in the fives.
I thought
Okay.
I upset you earlier. That girl. That's why I jumped down.
No, I didn't even realize that was you. You have never done anything to upset me. Never. I'm not easily upset, even when I should be.
damn right, Sooth Bomb. I'm exposing it all.
Well, and plus, when she is upset, like you're definitely gonna know it.
Yeah. I don't hide things very well.
I get what you're saying though. Sometimes she comes off as blunt. She's just like really.
I'm
She states
sorry.
things exactly.
You know
I did.
what?
Oh, Mar, if that was you, see, if I had known that was you, I would have worded it more delicately.
You know what? We're at war. We're gonna.
I thought you were just some random bitch coming up on the panel. I
No,
didn't
it
realize
was
your
me.
avatar.
She thought it was some random bitch, so she was blunt as fuck. That's hilarious.
Forgive me for my lack of tact in that interaction. Had I realized that was you, baby, I never would. I probably would have not even said it.
I was really nice. I was really nice yesterday until I wasn't. Like, it happens.
And now I'm glad that it is you because I kind of believe it a little bit more, to be honest. Everybody jumps up saying they know something.
No, I know. I tried to record it in the thing when the fucking sound didn't work on it, but I have
don't
the
do that. Yeah.
I know. It didn't work anyway.
Please
so,
forgive
but-
me, Mar. I'm serious. Please forgive me. I did not know it was you. I suck with avatars, and when you guys change your name or your avatar, it can take me a whole year to catch up. Like,
I
I'm
hate
not
when
kidding.
people change it up all the time. That's why I stay with mine forever and ever.
Yeah, it doesn't help my brain. My brain's like, oh, new person, even if I know it isn't. I still
Yeah, like in Paige's Discord, like all the girls were always changing their avatars and their names like
Oh, I hate
seasonally for like Christmas and Halloween, and I'm just like, who the
Yes.
fuck are you guys? Like,
Yes,
I'm
I
always
hate
Cappy over here. Like, what the fuck? Who am I talking to?
Yes, I hate that too. But no, and plus Queen never has, like, right now you can see our names,
Right,
but she always has a comment pinned, so I can never see who's who.
right.
I
That's
feel
hilarious.
like a dick. I'm sorry, Mar.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you
you're-
should repent. You should repent, especially
You
like
really should.
you exposed me with my gas, not knowing about gas.
Exactly.
I will forever remember that. You're on my enemies list now.
So made the shit list today.
You know,
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna team up with Mar, and we're gonna go after. We're gonna create an exposed video on that girl. You know, we're gonna show like, look at her. She just makes. She was used to be a mortician. Why did she stop being a mortician?
Because I can't be around the chemicals.
No, it's because you.
And I can't lift all that heavy dead people
No,
anymore.
no,
and I
no,
can't
it's
be in the sunshine.
No, it's because what happened was you were working with Ranger, part of the Illuminati, and you were disposing of bodies with him. And you
Oh my
finally-
God.
and you're-
Somebody's going to repeat that. Shut the
and you
fuck up.
Well,
and you
I
got
mean,
caught- they got you covered, flown.
I think that our deep state team needs a mortician, and that would be that girl. So
Deep
Exact-
state that girl.
Deep
I
state
changed
that
my
girl.
name.
Mark,
Yes.
do you agree with this?
what? I'm sorry. My agent
She's like,
got it.
you guys are crazy as
I
fuck.
was-
What are you
I was
talking about?
I was reading an article that came out with a quote from the sheriff's department in regards
She's
to
like,
that
I'm
video.
not listening to y'all stupid asses.
Agree. Probably for the best.
Probably.
Make it where you can see my name, Queen Bean.
Oh, hey, listen. Oh, look at you, Jan. Deep state that girl. No, but okay, I was gonna say something about Upchurch's new video with the Honda CRV, supposedly, which you couldn't even tell what it was.
I haven't
So
seen
anyways-
this video.
It's like a 5-second clip of him on Google Earth again, which he should just
Oh,
put the
God.
Google Earth down for one thing.
God.
So one of his, like, I don't know if she's a friend of his or like, I think she's definitely a subscriber. Well, she's definitely into like conspiracy theory bullshit. So anyway, I go over to her channel and she's talking about, like, she has this video titled "Who Used the Helicopter Port" or "Who Used the Helicopter Pad, the helipad." And I'm just like, what? Like, where'd this come from? Is this something else he found on fucking Google Earth or
God.
some shit?
God
like-
bless America. You know who kind of reminds me of?
Oh,
Letty.
Hey,
Right.
Ranger.
What's up, ladies and Tim?
Hey,
Hey.
Ranger.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. I heard Tim like through my secret recording devices in his house talking about me, so I thought I'd come up.
He was telling on me for disposing of bodies for you. I told him to stop that.
Exactly.
always putting all our shit on blast. That's what he does.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to expose the Illuminati and all that stuff.
Oh my god, I can't.
I'm working with my best friend Ryan Upchurch. He's my greatest ally to this. He's the bearer of great truth and knowledge. He's the smartest man alive.
Up.
He gains superpowers whenever he puts on his glasses of knowledge that allows him to be smarter whenever he's on panel.
Shut the fuck up.
Just saying, like, he is probably the smartest, most brilliant man ever to be alive.
Ever
You know,
even.
Ever.
Ever.
I wish that was the case, Laura Shortlegs.
Ryan.
Oh my god, no. Fucking Ryan. That's how Ryan felt yesterday on panel with Jared. You could tell he felt like Jan Brady.
Oh god.
Fucking ha ha ha. You second class citizen of a celebrity, you ha ha ha.
Aw.
Who is this pastry chef? I need to hear this pastry chef voice because I feel like there's a possible lawsuit for him stealing my voice.
I love pastries.
Poor little Ryan. Fucking kissing Jared's ass up on panel, making all those faces. Oh, it was so funny. Because everybody was giving Jared hella attention, not Ryan, and he wasn't used to that, and you could tell.
But
Ryan
what-
makes me laugh.
It's fucking funny as hell.
But what does he have like to actually contribute to any conversation besides
Absolutely only entertainment value
Comedic
type
relief.
stuff. Yeah.
like
Because
Comedic
okay,
relief.
but when he goes to saying things are fake or trying to contribute fake information, that's like spitting in the face of the family. Other than that, you know, like the conspiracy theory stuff is a good cringe watch for me. Like I laugh at that shit. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
it is?
You know?
Who does Ranger look like in that picture? There's
He
like
looks like he's in a Calvin Klein commercial.
Yes, I was gonna say the CK underwear ad.
like,
Yeah.
seriously, whenever I see that, I just think of like Calvin Klein. He's like
Kind of
literally,
schmexy. Yeah.
you know,
Actually, I don't have any underwear on in that picture.
makes
Oh my
sense.
god.
I feel violated.
I can't.
I live stream naked. I do everything naked.
Listen, I'm naked right now. I mean, like
No
that's the
wonder
way
you
to
like
go.
it on Salty
I know you
channel.
are, Tim.
You know, that's how it goes in the
Ooh,
live stream
I want to bring
world.
up something.
Why do you think I'm on? Oh, sorry.
No, Tim, it's okay. You want
go.
to finish?
No, I was just about to say, why do you think I don't have a camera?
Okay, Bella, like trolling or not Bella, trolling or not trolling, it's really disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree. You were on Salty's panel, and I had stopped in for some reason. I think because you were there or something. I don't know, but y'all were like all up there talking, and I saw your name tagged, and I wanted to make sure like it wasn't like a beef. And so I had like clicked in just in time to see this gentleman who shall remain nameless that likes to be like play PIs and stuff, totally start talking shit about you being over here on panel, and was really rude. And you were respectful and did not participate, even though none of us were around, even though we were around. And that was nice because most people are two-faced dickheads. So thank you for not being a two-faced dickhead.
Oh, you're welcome. That's the way it is. You know I go to panels that I want to go to, number one. And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm my daddy, not anyone else. So,
right.
You know, it is what it is. I love Queen Bee. I love coming in here and laughing with you guys. You know, it's a whole different feel on this channel. It's just all on what you're looking for on a panel. You know, different channels are just different ways.
Yeah. I just thought that was nice
thank
because
you.
most people talk shit instead of just being themselves. So that was cool.
Yeah,
No.
I love talking shit. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
we know you do.
It's totally funny too because people will like people will talk shit and they're in public.
On your co-host, I just seen the community tab earlier, and
what is it?
Ranger is Salty's co-host, and I think that's pretty cool because they both bring like a lot to the panel. I think it's really a good vibe with both of them.
Yeah. I think that Salty is lucky to have you, Ranger. That's cool. How often are y'all going to be doing it?
Thank you. Well, you know, we don't plan our lives.
Okay.
So it's just several times a week, and I'm probably going to start doing my own thing on a couple nights a week on Salty Pancakes channel. So, you know, we don't know. We're not too big on pre-planning. We wait and see what's going to happen or what's going on, you know, in the community or with a case or something like that. But thank you for the compliment because we do compliment one another. So yeah, it works out well.
Are you planning? Just a question. Are you planning on doing like other subjects, like other type of cases soon, or other discussions?
Well, we're not a true crime channel, so
no.
So it's just like lots of different things will happen. It just depends on the night and what's going on, and if there's a compelling case, you know, we don't come on there like a lot of people and say that we're going to find Dylan Rounds. We just come on there and discuss the players, and we give some of the players a voice that none of the other channels do. They talk about a lot of people in that town, but they don't give them the voice. And, you know, and we're fair. So we want to hear what everyone has to say. And then the viewers can make up their own minds about what they believe or don't believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, we do that a lot we used to do that a lot over here. We did that. Like I said, there was only one person that's never not been allowed up here. You know, we shall remain.
Yeah, shh, don't say it.
However, you know what I'm
Bloody
saying?
Mary.
We used to be the same way, and I think that's really cool to give people a voice, whether they agree with you or not.
That's right.
I think that it's fair to be able to let somebody voice their opinion, and just because you don't get along with it, like you don't have the same opinion, it's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, usually out of that kind of conflict or contradictory opinion, you learn something and, you know, and you figure things out just a little bit more. But when you're speaking in an echo chamber for 4 hours every night about something, no one learns anything. So that's what we try to provide, is just the open panel for people to give their opinions. And even when we disagree with them, we try to be as unbiased as possible ourselves.
But how do you boost up your self-esteem where you just listen to everyone complimenting how great you are?
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah,
Why
I
are
was
you
gonna
so
say
fuzzy?
your mic is like
Yeah,
cackling real
he's
bad.
fuzzy.
Oh, sorry,
It's
guys.
like real fuzzy.
Are you
or
on
something.
headphones?
I am on headphones.
Twist the jack or flip it around.
Okay.
See if that fixes it. Sometimes just twisting the jack will fix it.
I had to do that like 90 times yesterday.
Yeah. Oh wait, I bet
How's that?
fixed it. Wait, hold on.
Hello.
No,
We're
it's
still
still
hearing it.
fuzzy.
Damn it.
I'm sorry to, you don't get this technical problem on the Salties channel. What's going on?
I know.
Conspiracy.
Well, I think what happens is I'm on my iPad right now, and I actually use my phone when I'm on our show.
Look what
I see.
said, man. That and they
Reminds me of a crackdown.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny.
Sniffing the gluer on crack.
Oh, did you, Tiffany? It wouldn't shock me. He's got quite a temper.
Hey, Queen, I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch devices.
Okay. I'm sure there's a great
Okay,
guy.
all right.
His name.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm here. I'll let you back in.
Queen, do you have any special birthday wishes?
No, I do not.
None.
What are we gonna do for your birthday? Are we gonna go live?
Yes. Listen to me answering yes.
She's like, yes. Look at you.
Where should we go live at? Because she goes live for other people's birthdays. We should go live for her birthday. But everybody likes to come here.
We could do like a block party, like an hour on everybody's channel and just celebrate all effing day except for she has a life and a family.
A block party.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
It's a 2 block party, yo.
So how am I sounding, guys?
Better.
Much better.
Much better.
Oh,
Much
great,
better.
great. Yeah, I bought a new computer today actually to kind of solve some of these problems.
I see. With the Illuminati money that you were able to afford this new equipment.
That's right. And in case you haven't heard, I also this week was, I discovered that. Wait, I got to turn this down. I kind of decided, or I found out this week that I'm also I'm an LDS operative apparently, and
I heard that. I thought I heard something like that.
I was sent into these panels just to cover up the Dylan.
You know, if I wasn't married, I'd make a great second wife.
Is it like a Mormon like?
Look what. Where's it at? Hold on, there was something else funny, and now my brain just lost it in the chat.
Pecan pie.
Yes, a great value, Kid Rock.
No, the other day I called him the poor man's Alex Jones.
Yeah. The dumber. I would honestly think like Alex Jones is a lot smarter than fucking Upchurch by.
Well, and I'm not basing that like on looks or anything like that. What I'm basing it on is the viewers.
Yeah.
That he has less, but that's all I'm basing it on because they're basically like on the same level to me, like thought process wise.
I think most of his subscribers are there for his music though, not this other stuff. I bet they don't even look when it's this other stuff.
Well, his views used to be really good. Like B Tim pointed that out to me. Like I was thinking that maybe he wasn't doing this for any type of attention, and then he told me to scroll back and look like 5 years ago and 10 years ago. Yeah. He got like 20 million views on like his music videos when now he's only barely breaking 1 million. And then on his non-music videos, he used to get like 4 million or 2 million, maybe 800,000 at the least. And now he's only barely breaking 100,000. You know what I mean?
Was it y'all that pointed out to me that when he did the Summer Wells bullshit, right after that, he put out a song?
Yeah.
Did he?
So. I think so.
I think he went on tour right around that time too.
Why do all his subs have to tell him how old they are? I don't know. That's creepy.
Wait, his subs have to tell him how old they are?
I mean, as long as
better than hanging out with kids.
I guess if he's trying to stay away from like having minors in chats, I understand it.
I get that. Yeah, if he's like talking to people, yeah, that makes 100%. But he has a very older audience. I've seen like some of his fans are like in their 50s.
I thought he was like 23 years old. I had no idea he was 30. Like. Yeah. He's so immature.
He does not look 23. He looks way more older than that. His skin is damaged.
I think he looks like a kid. He acts like one.
Well, it's probably tobacco. He chews all this tobacco.
Is
Chews
Oh
that
my
why his lip
God.
always looks so damn
Like a
swollen?
constant wad in his mouth. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
that's so bad
Like
for him.
when he was on, I think it was when he was on Sav's panel with Jared yesterday, he like got on there and immediately like packed a wedge. Like, I'm just like, oh God damn it. Like, are we going to have to hear this again? Because it sounds like he's got a mouthful of food. Uh-oh. Links.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Pecan, you're bullshitting. She said, go read the comments. Or they said, go read the comments. They're always like, I'm 70-year-old grandma who loves your songs.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. And like anytime they disagree with them, they like put up a paragraph of a disclaimer about how much they love him and how long they've been subscribed and what their favorite songs are and how much they respect his mom. And then they go on to say, but I don't agree with you. Like you can tell they totally are saying it in total fear.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know.
they're
I
gonna
don't
get their
know who
face ripped
modded
off.
that bot, but they did a badass job. Only one link made it through.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Nice on the mod fingers.
I know that's suspicious.
Well,
huh,
that thing just keeps on coming for every single Queen Bee live. We
It
should
comes
turn
to all. It even came to my lives this last time.
It's like we should turn that thing into a mod at this point because it's in
Right.
this chat like every day.
NorCal. That says a lot, right?
Oh my
Kind of
God, what if
sus.
somebody did mod one?
Kind of suspicious, NorCal, if you ask me.
I'm curious what would happen if we did mod a porn bot.
Well, your computer, your chat would be full of porn.
You'd probably be in a lot. Yeah, you'd probably be in a lot of trouble.
It'd be a
Try
swanky
it,
chat.
Try it.
Well,
can
you're the co-host. You're
do
the co-host of Salty. You could try it on his channel.
Are you crazy?
Oh,
Is
do you?
Salty gonna like
Do you,
pay you
Denise?
for being his co-host, or are you
De-
just there
Denise.
for volunteer purposes?
Does he tell you how stupid you are, Denise? Like for disagreeing with him? Because that's what he does.
Yo, look, Weedlebee, thank you very much.
Thank you, Weedlebee.
I wasn't calling
It's
you.
a super sticker.
I love the Weedlebee name because it reminds me of Pokemons.
I know.
Look at Denise's answer. She's like, yes. See what I mean?
She said he hasn't yet. She said he hasn't yet.
Okay. I'm just like, oh shit. No, yeah, because he basically like told people in his community tab, like, if you think all this is true and you disagree with me, just unsubscribe.
And
It's
then,
like, oh my god,
Yes, Lorelai. Yes,
But you know what? He's
watching
getting-
the rumors in real time was crazy.
yeah,
it is.
You guys, listen, I want you guys to be prepared because tomorrow the video is going to drop and everybody's, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a public video. And
They did it for your
Lord,
birthday.
look out. You hear me? Look out.
Good night, Mar.
Yeah, I don't know. I
You
mean,
have to interrupt.
Yeah, I was going to say you have to interrupt, girl. But good night. Thank you for popping up here. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be, it's going to watch. There's going to be all kinds of different headlines, clickbait, craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
be prepared for it.
And
Be
you know what else
prepared
it's going to
for it.
be? Happy birthday, Queen Bee. Happy birthday,
You know,
Queen Bee.
just to honor Queen Bee's birthday, I'm going to read the great words of wisdom from Ryan Churchill's community board.
Ryan Churchill.
Ryan Churchill.
Ryan Upchurch. My bad. It's getting late.
I knew what he meant.
Time wasn't created; it was planted. Just as a tree has limbs, clocks have hands.
No.
Both seated in society, but only one has a seed. But in the end, time puts us in the dirt with its own hands, as if we were the seeds that created the tree. Upchurch.
Oh, fuck. No. Okay. My favorite one. No, there was one I think from today or yesterday that was just almost as good. It's like, hold on, let me look.
Oh my God, tattoos.
Okay. It says some people think with the phrase "it is what it is."
Only on Saturdays, tattoos. Only on Saturdays.
And then it says, and others think with "it is was what it isn't." So sometimes it isn't what it is. Upchurch.
Can you read that again? You lost me.
Okay. Some people think with the phrase "it is what it is."
Okay.
And other people think with I had to add some words because he didn't add those.
Okay.
Other people think with it is what it isn't. So
Okay.
sometimes it isn't what it is. Up church.
He smokes
Yeah.
too much weed, yo. That's the ganja
Yeah.
talking.
That was super stonerism right there.
I
Like
smoke 2 joints in the morning, then I post
basically.
on my YouTube. Like seriously, oh my god. I
Oh,
can't
how about
with
the new
him.
one that came out 2 hours ago? Quote, when you have uncommon sense, it's a compliment. When someone says you don't have common sense, that's my 2 cents, LOL.
Okay.
That's another one I need you to read
What the
again.
hell? What?
Quote, when you have uncommon sense, comma, it's a compliment when someone says you don't have common sense. That's just my 2 cents, LOL.
If he means by the people that don't have common sense tend to be super hyper like book smart, I guess, maybe.
I have no idea. This man needs to like stop smoking weed at this point because this
It's
does not make sense.
I guess he's saying that common sense means that you're blind to all the shady corruption, and that having uncommon sense means that you're woke to it. I guess I don't fucking know.
But isn't common sense a good thing? Why would
Yes,
common
it
sense
is,
not
B
be a
Tim,
good
and don't you ever think different. Like, it's a very good thing.
Like, isn't just saying uncommon sense is just like saying you don't have common sense? Like, it's a
Yeah, like a
Basically.
lack thereof.
So
Yeah.
how is that a good thing that you have no common sense?
I don't
Or
know.
maybe he means uncommon sense,
We
like
need-
you're woke on a spiritual level, like most people are not.
See,
so the
this is-
sense is no longer common anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
these are the questions I'd probably ask him if he was up
Or
here.
maybe it's a
I would
rich
just-
people thing, like they have uncommon sense.
Yeah, this is the problem with rich people. They have too much fucking time to just sit around on
That's
social
rude.
media.
Some rich people are very smart. And
I'm
helpful.
sorry. I'll take that back.
That's
He has
like-
to.
That's economy-ism.
All right, I'll take it back.
Classism.
Classism.
I'll take it back. But I'm just saying he has way too much time. I'll say it that way.
Yeah.
I'll reword it. He has way too much time.
He needs to pick up a hobby. Like I paint and knit and sew and make videos. And like there's so many beautiful things to do in the world. Like why this? I don't get it. Because
He
he
needs
can
to-
literally do
he
anything.
makes videos.
Yeah, he needs to pick up some earphones and listen to his music, and then head on down to Winn-Dixie for a job.
Winn-Dixie.
Oh my God, easy.
I have not heard of a Winn-Dixie in forever.
Oh, Winn-Dixie.
I know you're from the South.
That's a store, right? Like
Yes. That's a store in the South.
I mean, like I was reading one,
Winn-Dixie.
like look at this next community post. It says Ryan Up Church. Huh? Wow. This is about Anna Heche.
Oh God.
Yeah, all this info is horseshit. All of it. All these random stories coming out that lead to nowhere. No answers. Nobody knows anything. Hell, the Anne Heche lady isn't even coming up as anyone. I found numerous pictures on Google.
Dude.
Same person, different bullshit names. I'm done with this internet crime shit.
tattoos. You're from the West, huh?
Yeah. It's all a false info running around the circles. Bunch of Photoshop pictures and face swapped attached to GoFundMe pages.
Oh my God.
Back to my regular life,
Wow.
100%. This shit is a waste of time. And he has like the picture of her. Let's see the comments.
Ooh, you know what? Maybe he's one of those people that had dove so far into conspiracies during COVID that his algorithm's all busted. So when
Yeah.
he tries to search regular shit, all this crazy
We need-
nonsense comes up.
Right.
I think his algorithm needs a reset, yo.
Ranger, you need to save this man. You need to save him. You
Do
need
it,
to go to
Ranger.
his house and save this man.
I was just gonna say,
Well-
in terms of him leaving true crime or whatever, I think my
That
dad
was-
used to say something like,
Someone else-
don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you."
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone else
Yeah.
brought up the fact that he keeps going to all these Google sites and stuff, and like Google is like 2 years behind. So they said something about it's like a year behind, 2 years behind, or something like that. That he keeps, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that he's pulling up. Somebody was like, yeah, it's like, you know, the cars or whatever, they go around and they take pictures and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
even at that, it wouldn't matter if it was in real time today, because the things he's saying when he's cruising Google earth. He's calling subdivisions fake police stations. He's like saying
wow.
that one of the subdivisions he dropped the pin and went down right to the street, and he's like, where is it? See, this is bullshit. You could literally see the building through the bushes. Like it's fucking ridiculous. And then
Maybe
he goes
he
to
just
this.
needs a friend, guys. Maybe we should make friends.
I told someone in the chat I'd be his friend for free. I would tell him all about himself. Anyways, like,
Oh my god!
seriously,
I have
No.
a feeling you'd be cursing at him for like 2
oh,
hours.
I'd be beyond frustrated.
Can I
with
play the
him.
clip of you cussing out that girl?
Oh my god!
Can I share it, Queen? Can we play it? Can we? Huh? Can we?
Yeah, girl. Yeah, hell yeah.
Just let me pull that shit up. Hold on.
Oh my god! You guys are too much.
It's
dude.
like old times. I haven't seen you cussing to be like that in a couple years.
Oh, I'm so sick of mediums and shit in the true crime community.
Well,
like,
no,
pretending they talk to
I
people.
was trying to be nice, and Cappy's like, I can't. I'm like, I tried to tell her to email me. Like, I tried to tell her, like, let's
when
do
she
this
was
privately.
leaving,
Let's talk privately.
when she was leaving, and Queen kept telling her, please stop talking about this. For one thing, she just kept disrespecting people. Okay, then as she's leaving, the final time, Queen, like for the 90th time, Queen said, hey, I'll give you my email. She's like, yeah, it's nice because, thank you for being open-minded. And I'm like, and I said, well, we're open-minded. It's just that, it's a really slippery slope. And then B. Tim said, well, and you said something dangerous. You said something about Sammy, like accusing her. And she's like, I don't give a fuck about Sammy. And then And then B. Tim was like, that's dangerous though. And she's like, there's a kid dead. And then I was just like, you need to fucking dial it back.
Well, she exploded beforehand with the whole the whole thing with the mother. I was like,
I know, and I missed it.
Yeah, I was like, listen. She was like, oh, if it was my kid, I would have jumped in the water. I'm like, get your scuba gear then, or something like that.
Don't talk like an idiot, dude. That's like shaming the mom.
Yeah, I did not like that. I was like, lady.
I'm so glad I didn't watch any of this shit.
Did you guys see that comment by, it looks like, don't worry, Buddha? Upchurch isn't a real person. He doesn't exist.
That is pure Buddhism.
Right. It's totally correct.
That is exactly what I would think a Buddha would say.
Me too. I agree.
But yeah, I don't know. Too many clowns. Too many clowns.
Yes, too many clowns. Too many clowns
well,
in this
like,
circus.
and she's like, I'm not trying to make money. And you're like, no, you're not trying to make money right now, but you might be down the line.
I told her, I said attention is currency, bitch.
Yeah.
It is.
He wasn't playing at all. I'm like, oh,
no, it wasn't. It was shitty.
It also makes everyone on the panel look like complete fucking morons if we just let this lady just keep on saying conspiracy theories. Because if we're all just sitting there and she's just saying that, then people could just easily be like, why did Queen Bee let this person talk about psychics and stuff like that? You know what I mean? That could be easily interpreted like that.
Yes, yeah. And I mean, like I said, I appreciate the people, that do have that gift and stuff. But I was like, a lot of people don't want to, they don't believe in that, or they don't want to hear about it. And, it's the things that she was saying wasn't making sense. And I'm like,
what the hell? Legs, scratches, trunk, shirt. What is that shit?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not disproving there
no,
are.
She kept saying shit like that. She kept saying like trees, legs, scratches, shirts, trunks. I solved it. She was like, it was odd. It was
horse shit, odd. Cow shit,
yeah, just
shit,
a bunch
bullshit.
of words.
Yeah,
it's like crazy.
It's like, okay, so the body's found. I read a Google search, and I'm just going to code read and write a bunch of things on a notepad and claim I'm getting the information from somewhere. It's like,
no, but she did have a whole damn notebook of
yeah,
notes. That fucking notebook was like clean, full of notes. Did you see that shit? She's turning the page.
I did.
Fucking page
have to go
full
back and watch
shit.
this.
That's a whole lot of fucking.
It annoyed me. It annoyed me even more.
Put up the video. Come on.
I'm telling you right now.
I've been waiting this whole time.
Listen, my problem is that you're saying.
I paused it. Tim, go ahead. Oh, maybe not. Are you going or am I, Tim?
I don't know if it's him talking on the thing.
No, that's me talking on the thing.
Oh,
That's,
Jesus,
Oh,
I'm
that's
an
him on the
idiot.
video. See,
Man, y'all
I'm
know
quiet.
better than to let me out in public. Jesus Christ on the cross. I'm
that did
leaving.
it.
Oh
That
my
did it.
God.
I'm
Where's my
done.
fucking
You're
tweaky
fired.
ass?
My problem is that you're saying
Oh
things
my
that
God.
could get people hurt.
Weird shit that just keeps adding up.
Yeah, but you're saying things that could get
Here
people
she
hurt
goes.
because if people actually believe some of the stuff you said,
Somebody's
people could
dead.
get hurt. Well,
Somebody's
someone else,
dead.
Sammy, you
Somebody's
just said
dead.
something about Sammy, and you're saying something about
I
Jagger.
don't give a fuck about Sammy.
I mean,
I
like,
give a fuck
Okay,
about
well,
Kiely, who's
You
Well-
dead.
but you don't know if Sammy was involved in anything. Though.
I
You
do
don't
know
have
Sammy was involved because Sammy got on a fucking microphone.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah,
baby
no.
girl. Baby girl. Listen.
That's
Listen
it.
up. No. You need to take it down about 2 notches. You don't know shit about anything. You don't have facts. That's not proof because of your fucking fake ass feelings. Shut the fuck up. There's a whole community of motherfuckers that take in all these mediums and all this bullshit. Right? We ain't having it over here, motherfucker. And you know what? None of what I'm saying reflects on me,
Yes,
but I
I'm
can't
so
with that
sad
shit
I
anymore.
missed
Shut the
this.
fuck up. You don't know shit. You know what? Attention is currency, bitch. You want
Shut the
attention
fuck
is what
up.
you fucking want. And then maybe somewhere down the line, maybe you'll want money. You need to chill the fuck out.
By
Get the
that
fuck out
time,
of the
she
true
was
crime
gone.
community. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't with these fucking people. Oh,
yeah,
Yeah, I
I mean,
was
like,
trying to be nice, but man,
Yeah.
Jack was
Listen,
playing. I was so fucking done.
yeah, I mean,
I'm like, you can email me, you can email me, you can email me. I tried to say it in the nicest way possible.
bitch, I was about to say to her, like, are you aware that your camera's on and we can all see you rolling your goddamn eyes?
yeah, and she's questioning the lady that drove. I forgot. I'm sorry, I don't engineer.
Yeah.
She's questioning her, and I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to like let her.
So fucking rude.
I'm like, listen,
I'm glad they got that.
investigation, and I don't like people that pretend to be empaths or people that
Oh
claim to be
God,
empaths.
she was so obviously
because
pretending.
I-
Yeah, I can't with that shit.
Whoa.
I
We need
Wow.
to
believe I
link
thought
your
that
channel,
was
but
Tim trying to talk right now. Y'all should not let me out in public.
That
I
was
swear to
hilarious,
God.
girl.
I
my
told
swear
y'all
to
how I get
God.
when I ain't been sleeping good.
That was hilarious.
Apparently,
Well,
I thought it was. To be fair, I thought it was him too talking.
yeah, I kept quiet. I know. I have a panel etiquette. I know.
Jason, please do not come in here spewing things like that about minor children. Thank you very much.
What?
Drive through. Just talking some crap about Jagger, man. That kid's having a hard day today. People
Yeah,
need to
knock it off, dude.
Cap, you probably got your whole damn name in that notebook now.
Cappy,
You got about 45 pages.
that was great. That was great.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, she's gonna be like,
seriously.
spirits told me Cappy is fucking a bad person.
Cappy's. She's gonna contact Ryan Upchurch.
Spirit told me
I
not
have-
to talk to Cappy. She's a lesbian nun, and I'm done. I am
Tattoo
done.
said she's probably writing down words about Cappy now.
Exactly, she probably is.
I would recommend her to
Crazy.
get a water pen and like just write it so the words disappear over time.
Exactly. That's
So-
good. That's good advice.
You know, just get a water pen, save the paper, and just like write. That's it. But anywho.
God, I'm so sad I missed that. I deleted it, NorCal girl. It's further up. Somebody sent me a DM, and that's why I saw it. I deleted
Yeah,
it.
Jagger's having a really hard day, man.
Yeah.
He's been having a really hard time to begin. Like, anyways, and then every time he posts something, people go pick it apart. Like everything.
Yeah.
He
it
deleted
sucks,
his fucking
dude.
TikTok for a
Well,
minute because of
it's-
10 to Life Annie.
Yeah.
Oh God, I didn't even watch that bitch's video. I'm so
It's
pissed.
like it's bad faith arguments. Basically, if you don't say anything, you're guilty. If you say something, you're guilty. And that's what happened with Sammy, and that's what's happened with Jagger.
No, America is you are innocent until proven guilty,
No.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
you're not cursing at me, right? No, I'm just...
No, absolutely not. I'm just sending it out into the universe, and hopefully it'll stick where it's supposed to.
I mean, that's what's happening. It's like that's the new thing. It's like basically, if what say Sammy didn't say anything, they'd be like, "Oh, she's guilty." And when Sammy said something on American Dream Chaser, that guy didn't prepare her at all, then she's guilty. And it's unfortunate. The same things happen to Jagger. The more he talks, the more they're gonna think he's covering up. The less
Corey
he
said,
talks.
"Did any new info come out today?" No, just a bunch of bullshit and misinformation.
Yeah.
Quid pro ho. That's what I said a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna see you around.
Have a good night, Tim.
Bye.
Fine.
But you know what, dude? Like, listen. Okay, so they say Sam. Like, who cares if Sammy wasn't really good friends with her it doesn't make her. It doesn't make it that she. That doesn't mean she has something to do with her her death like that.
Yeah.
Even if she is like, let's say she's attention seeking and doing this for attention. So what?
Oh, we lost Ranger too.
Do you know what I mean? Like that doesn't make her a murderer or like some shady like person involved. Like that's just not fair. And like
No.
I get that her and Jagger are adults. They're young adults though. They're 18 years old. She just lost one of her friends, or I don't care how close they were, one of her classmates, one of her peers. He just lost his first love. Like this is seriously
He
like
seems
really
super
serious.
sad too, dude.
Yes. It's just so messed up, and everybody's saying that
You know what's fucked up? What would they think, or what would they do if there was a fucking thing that come out tomorrow that he took his life because of all the bullshit?
Right. Exactly.
Then what?
But you know what they would do? They would start making videos on that too, and he's guilty, and that's why
he did it
it.
because he's guilty, and blah 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 blah. Not knowing, not even fucking realizing it was their goddamn words and bullshit that did it.
Right, and they were also saying like that cute slow dancing video, which I thought was really cute.
I did too. That was because they're teenagers.
That was shady.
They're young. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they have the whole life ahead of them, and just
people
like
were like, he's so abusive because he picked her. He said he wanted to go in the water, and she was all, "You want to go in the water?" She was just, I mean, she wasn't just gonna go.
Dude, I'm sorry, but me and my husband troll each other like that too. Like we like. It's playful. There's nothing more to it. Just shut up. God. I get so annoyed. It's so hurtful though. It's like these like groups of people, like they go so wild with this stuff. Like I understand speculating in your own head, but like when it comes to platforms and stuff like that, like I mean, it just that interview with tow truck guy should not exist in public or to members
here, Cap, but I thought speculation was to be built off of actual evidence.
Is this you, Ranger? Are you back?
It really
up
is. It is.
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say the
That's
picture
me.
changed on me, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
I thought
me.
you ditched us.
No. I was clearing out my internet history and didn't realize it would just throw me out of StreamYard.
That bad, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta hide the evidence.
I told him to get in touch with you about like making intros and outros and stuff like that because you helped me with it with like the song.
Yeah,
and
I'll
the
totally
music
hook you
and
up.
stuff.
Give him my email or whatever.
So,
or
yeah,
you can
well,
go through
that's
Discord or whatever.
I don't have any other way to get a hold of. I don't know where Sweet Tea's at either. She was up here for a while and then boom, she just disappeared. I messaged her like 2 or 3 times asking her where the hell she was at, if she was gonna come back up here, but her ass ain't answered me back yet. I don't know what the fuck. She's probably fell asleep maybe.
Yeah, Brian Hoffman, it really shouldn't have, and I also don't like. I feel like AWP's done their best. Like I'm not bashing them at all, but I don't feel like it was appropriate to hint at it being the kids. Like that's not okay, dude. Like and I know that they're new to this and that like open cases and shit, but it felt like they wanted to talk about their new videos and they got carried away maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But and like I don't feel like because they do such like heroic shit, they do awesome shit. I don't feel like they're beyond reproach though. I think it's important for them to get feedback because they're humans.
Yes. How else can they hone their craft as well? Like,
right.
You would think that they would want to get better at what they do. Any true professional, is gonna want to aim for that. Lorelai, I do that all the time. I'll be way behind, responding to the panel and everything, and just.
And I think they really believe this guy. I think that they really believe him. I don't think that there's anything nefarious in that way that like it's fake or something. I think they really believe him. But you can't do that. You can't do that. Because these people in these groups and groups on Facebook and in chats will get so out of control.
Margie,
and everybody's running around saying like AWP said this, they said this, they said it was this guy, and they said, it was
they didn't though, did they? Did they really say that?
No, but what he did say, which was like, I was just like, please don't say it. When Ryan was like pressing him, asking him questions, he said, well, what I can say without saying it is that it's the 2 kids that are around the car. And I'm just like, huh? Like it, and you know, he pretty much described, like, the tow truck driver described Jagger, okay, basically, and it was just a whole bunch of hinting at it, and I think he felt maybe he was safe by not saying it all the way, but that's not the way shit works on in these channels. You know what I
Well,
mean?
and when
Like,
you leave things for speculation like that,
oh,
it could
it's the
be taken
worst.
anyway. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Margie, I don't think that we'll get another news conference from law enforcement until we have a verified cause of death, or at least a manner. You know what I'm saying? There, until we have some kind of idea what happened, I don't think that they will be announcing anything. And even then, it'll depend on what it was.
I do too,
Yeah, see, and
Brian.
I don't know. I feel like the tow truck story was some bullshit. I feel like it was definitely a load of shit.
Yeah, me too. Because he saw them at Best Buy too. He flagged them down, and Jared saying we didn't flag him down. He flagged us down. I'm like, no, that's
But
even
all
more.
tow trucks
That's
have
even more.
cameras.
That's all. That's what I'm saying too. Okay,
That's
so
even more suspect as hell. What the hell are you even doing, flagging them down and fucking following them around and shit?
But if all
right,
tow, because they found her, I guess. But
So
if
then
all,
he says he calls his wife, who's a nurse. Okay, you would think the nurse would say, yeah, call law enforcement right now if you feel like that's her. They're in a small town. They had 300 people out searching for her. Come on now.
but tow
right.
trucks have cameras, so why would you know what I mean? Why would somebody lie? Would they have cameras?
Who's to say they got cameras? What do you mean?
I
On
guess
the
they
tow
are out
truck?
in the sticks doing all kinds of weird shit. But here, it's almost like I think it's law. Like they have to have cameras.
Yes, they do. And the company, as soon as they found out it was Kyle, or it could have been, it could be related to Kylie's case, they locked it down, like no one could access it, and I guess they're waiting for a warrant for it or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
Brian says, hold on. From where they were heading to search the Best Buy was 32 miles away.
that is a stalker. It blew my mind. Yeah,
Wow.
but isn't their vehicle marked and like wrapped with their
It
channel name?
is, but what are the, like, he's over there 32 miles away and just accidentally ran into them? I feel like that's kind of, I don't know.
Well, and I mean, come on, there's more kids. I mean, there's got to be more kids than just Jagger that have longer hair and wear baseball caps.
Oh yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
the
saying? Like, it's
style
not.
right
He
now.
can't be the only kid with longer hair. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look at
No.
her friend Kate that was on the news with him. She looked identical to,
She looked a lot like
Kylie.
Kylie to me. Yeah.
Right. So
And
I'm just
like,
saying, like, they could have been mixed up. He could have thought it was them, and it really wasn't them. But what I'm saying is, I don't know. I'm not buying their story that was that he.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
not either.
Look
I'm
at
not
what Margie
either.
just said, and then I want y'all to put it in context of me. She said, I agree about the tow truck guy. He was concerned and felt uneasy, but didn't call the police. He called his girlfriend instead. Why? What do I do when I'm not sure about something? I call one of you guys and I'm like, hey, this is what happened. Am I thinking about this correctly or am I understanding this correctly? And then y'all be like, yes, girl, that's a red flag. You know what I mean? So I need some people to tell me, like, if I'm feeling some type of way for a good reason or not sometimes. What if it was
Well,
like
yeah,
that?
because I mean, first of all, he's at work. He knows this is
Yeah.
going on. It's huge. There's all these kids. He knows that I mean, there was 300 kids at this party. There's flyers. It's a big thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big thing. This town, everyone in this little town knows what's going on.
You would
He
think
he
so, yeah.
obviously knew, and he obviously knew what was going on because he said he called his girlfriend when they were like walking around the car or whatever, or going to the opposite edges of the car. And how do you wear your seatbelt? Those are strange ass
Tiffany
questions that somebody
Taboo
would be
is
asking.
saying a girlfriend was with him supposedly.
Yeah,
No. Okay.
they're saying
At
it was
the
a boy and a girl, like they were, you know what I mean?
No, she's talking about tow truck guy's girlfriend was not with him when he was servicing the girl and the guy's car, but she was with him in the interview, the AWP interview.
Oh, okay. Queen, will you drop your email in chat, please? My links and stuff are in my phone, not on my computer.
Yeah, as I say, NorCal girls got it too. It's in there. I just put it in there too.
I feel so bad that she got found in the water like this and didn't get to live out the rest of her life. It's sad. I can't get past the birth date thing, 2006 to 2022. Today's her 16th B-day, her 17th year. Have I got this wrong somehow?
Wait,
What?
She's turning 17.
What up, Bosco? I don't understand the question. Can I
Yeah,
have multiple choice,
today
please?
was her 17th birthday. So basically, they're saying, hold on, I can't get past the birthday 2006 to 2022. Today's her birthday. So, right. So she turned 17 today.
It trips me out because my son's going to be 17 on Sunday. Like, me and her mom were pregnant together. That's like in my head. I think of that every time somebody has a birthday real close to. No, she was born in 2005. If she's going to be 17, by the way.
Oh, perfectly. Yeah, said she was born in 2005. So yeah, that's why it's not adding up, baby. You got the wrong
Well,
date.
in Ranger's video, you can see, I mean, the mom is so distraught. And I mean, she's just sitting there. In Ranger's video, he's got the pictures of like mom. And then you look at dad, and dad's looking out and he's looking up. And just like, it's horrible. You know what I mean? It just makes me think like their whole world came to an end. You know what I'm saying? The day she went missing and then the day that she was found.
Oh, your daughter's going to turn 17 on Monday. True, Montour. You were pregnant with me too then.
Oh, she said, okay. She just couldn't figure it out.
That's cool. That's how we figure things out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Group work.
Okay, didn't the tow truck driver say the dash cam footage is on lockdown with the authorities in the video? You know, I'm sure they probably turned it over. You know what I mean? Once they told them, they probably had to turn it over. But I just don't know why they didn't turn it over to the police, you know, prior to them getting there. You
I
know,
haven't watched
Because
it
he
yet.
made it sound like that, right? Like I wasn't mistaken. Like he made it sound like they had it locked down, waiting for a warrant or something. Or I don't know. I just felt like that. I gotta watch the video again, the interview with him again.
I don't know if I can watch it, guys. I don't know. I don't think I want to. And then part of me is like wants to, just so I know what the hell y'all are talking about. But I already know like there's some things I can't unsee. And I just don't know if I want to see that. I've seen so much wicked, horrible shit in my life. I'm kind of over it. I don't know. But then part of me does want to see, because I want to be able to intelligently argue with people who are lying, that they will never change anyways. So it, you know.
Well, and another thing that really throws me off with this tow truck driver is supposedly the call was never made from Kiely's phone, because as we know, her phone went off at 12:32 and hadn't been turned back on again since. So basically, they said the emergency roadside assistance was called from a guy with Kiely. Kiely's phone was dead. The roadside trucks have videos and audio. Kiely kept asking him how to put the seatbelt on. See, that's what makes me wonder. Like you know what I'm saying? Before I'm going to believe that that's Kiely and that was Kiely and Jagger, I'm going to need to see that footage.
I'm confused though too. Okay, so he saw them. She just her phone pinged 12:30. What day? August 6th, right?
Don't ask me. I thought Tim was talking earlier. I'm not to be trusted.
Oh my God.
Just being honest. I've been editing for days. My brain is like sauce.
That when I need to figure out when he saw her, or when he claims he saw her, because the days, I felt like he couldn't pin down the days at first.
If you just
He was
Google
like,
a timeline, but it pops.
He was like, it could have been Saturday or Sunday, and then he's like,
Tiffany
I don't
Taboo
remember.
said 12:33 August the 6th morning, like 12:33 a.m.
And then he claims to have saw her on.
I thought that, didn't her homegirl say that she was the last one to talk to her at 12:36, and that was actually a few minutes after law enforcement said that her phone was locked?
He was claiming that he saw her later that morning when it was sunlight or dates or nighttime, because I missed parts of his interview because while I was playing, I had to do some things.
Good night, NorCal girl. I hope you sleep well.
Good night, NorCal.
Night, NorCal. Night, night.
Saturday in the daytime. He claims 12 hours later he saw them at Boca Lake. Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I think that
Her
if
phone.
that's true and law enforcement has like videos and that's been confirmed and like is actually some true shit, wouldn't they have done a presser to change the timeline so that they could try to get more visual evidence off people who may have seen her publicly?
That's a good point. Yeah, I think so too.
My brain does logic, I may not always catch subtle nuance, but like that seems like kind of what they do in every other freaking case.
Well, sure, and they certainly weren't shy about giving press conferences with this case.
No, not at all. No, not even a little bit. That would totally change the timeline of the entire situation. I don't want to call it a crime.
Okay, here's the pictures that just Mike sent, and
Is it going to
these
make me
are
cry?
okay. So no, it's just a picture from the party that night.
Okay.
And so they're saying that guy back there, you see him right there.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying that that's Jagger. It doesn't even look like him to me.
The guy standing him? No.
Yeah, people are saying that looks like Jagger.
No,
and
it
I
doesn't.
don't think
The
so.
guy,
And he said
the
he
guy
was at
behind
his
him.
parents.
Not the one with the beanie, but the one with to the left of that.
Okay.
Is that what
I
you're
thought
saying?
it was the one with the beanie. I thought that's
Neither
what they were
one.
talking about.
Girl,
Neither
none of
one.
them look
Zoom
like
in.
him, so it don't really make an F, does it? None of them look like him.
I think that I could see his profile similar, but he has totally different like hair. Like it's different. You know what I mean? It's not him.
That guy kind of looks like he. Which one do you mean, the beanie or the other guy?
No, the guy behind the beanie guy with the
to
short
me,
brown
he
hair.
looks like he almost has a recessed chin, and that is not something I noticed about Jagger.
Well, and the other thing is, I don't know their height, but the guy with the beanie to me looks taller than Jagger.
Right.
He just don't look
so
like him. It's
lame.
that simple.
This is so lame. They need to leave these kids alone.
Yep.
I could not even imagine if this was my child. I would be so infuriated. No.
That's Jagger right there. That is a real picture of Jagger right there.
Okay, and go back, Bean. Let me see.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say, and I zoomed in on this picture. I zoomed in on both of them. So
Okay,
let me
cool,
go
let's
ahead
do
and
that.
just delete these two, and we'll put these other two up where they're zoomed in because this is not. They shouldn't even be saying this bullshit.
One of these things is not like the other. Y'all remember that?
Oh my God, yes.
All right, here. So they're saying this right here is. They're saying this right here is Jagger. Don't even look like him.
That dude looks like he's got a porn stash.
Okay, here's the other
guy
one.
right there. Yeah, that one is what.
No way. No way.
No.
His nose is longer. Like his face is longer.
And look at the recessed chin, dude.
Yeah,
The chin
exactly.
is literally
The
recessed.
chin's way too
like
weak.
underbitey.
Yeah.
No, that's not the same kid, man.
Yeah, no.
Like the kid, even in the background, even the kid.
And look
back
at his
behind him
hair.
doesn't look like him.
Look at his
No.
fucking hair. What did
Lower
he
hair.
like? How did he magically grow his hair back? Like
Well, and how about that kid's hair is like really dark auburn or black? And then the
right?
dude in the beanie, I mean, the hair color is close, but that's not the same. That dude looks like he has a big old bushy mustache. Is it just me, or does he look like he has a porn
Yeah,
stash?
people. I'm on the fence about that dude.
That's a mustache.
I can't decide if that's a shadow or a mustache. People are saying he looks too old to be there, but then I'm like,
Most
that light,
people look too old to be
that
there.
like in the dark lighting can like kind of fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, first off, kids like are in the 80s fashions these days, and a lot of them do look older than their age. Second
Right.
off, it's dark. Third off, it's been reported by everybody, including law enforcement, that there were people all the way up into their 30s at this party. So why would somebody look too old to be there?
Well,
perfectly imperfect. Stop it.
well,
With the wig. Shut up.
You better stop it now.
well, that girl, looking at from your background point of view, like look at his eyes. They look kind of gaunt and like sunken in a little bit, and his face looks
Well,
like.
and look how brought up the bridge of his nose is. That's one thing that I do is pick apart facial features, pretty or not, because of my
Right.
restorative arts. And you literally look at people, and I do, and there's strange features. And I'm like, oh God, that would be a bitch to reconstruct, because the more asymmetrical things are, the harder it is. It's all about the canons of ugly and beauty and things y'all don't even want to know anything about. And I'm telling you, those are not the same damn faces. Like,
Yeah, I agree. I just don't even think it's close.
No, not even remotely. And that
Yeah,
guy
it
looks
doesn't
like
look okay. So here's
no.
the other picture that was sent to me. Here's the other one.
Shut up,
I'm not
pecan
even sure
pie.
what the fuck we're looking at here,
Pecan
but
pie said
here's
it's
the other
fucking
one.
Ronnie, yo. What is that?
I don't know.
Is
It's
this
another
one of
picture that was
those
sent.
orb pictures where somebody saw a dead person and it's a face, it's a demon?
Not sure. Just Mike said, hold on, hold on. That's not Jagger. I'm looking at the guy for right now.
Not in
Okay.
this. Okay. What is
North
this?
House.
Tell us, please, Mike.
All the comments that Jagger made calling out AWP on their Instagram page today are now gone.
Good. He's acting out of grief and people don't need to be attacking him and they have some good stands, so it's better they're gone.
Exactly.
It's more protective for that child to not let them stay.
Oh, I see. So they're talking about like there on the right side. You see all that stuff behind, sort of. But right here on the right side, it looks like a guy with a hat. You can see the brown hair.
Nuh-uh.
You can see it, his face a little.
Help me out. What are you talking about?
I see dead people. I'm here pointing at my screen like you can see me.
Queen,
you can see
the comment, baby.
You can see like he's wearing like a muscle top or something. Because you can see his arm, like that's right in the middle of the bottom of the photo.
You have like you were really good at those ink blot photos, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't see shit.
Do you mean a bro tank?
You remember those like those pictures that you like stared at and then the picture would like jump out?
Oh God, yes.
I never saw the picture.
I never saw them either. I sucked it. No, I had one. No, and listen, bitch, in the 90s when I was in high school, I had one on my bathroom wall for freaking 3 years and never saw it until one day, bitch. Like I was just spacing out and I was able to see it and it was a dolphin and I was just like, what the fuck? Like you guys, you got to relax your eyes and shit. It's weird.
Yeah, you see the girl on the left, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
If Queen, you mean like where it says Queen, I sent you unedited. You mean right above that? Is that what you're saying? Is a girl?
Yeah, right above unedited is a girl.
Okay.
And right above that more people is the arm of the guy. And if you follow that up, you can see the tank top like strap. And if you keep following that up, you can see the brown hair and he's wearing a hat.
Looks like
and you
a
can see his
lobster man
face
to
on the
me.
right.
Looks like he has a lobster claw on his left arm.
Why can't I see it?
Cappy, it is there. So the top right hand, if I'm seeing it correctly, help me out, Ranger.
Okay.
The top right hand corner, that
Okay,
white,
listen,
like,
the picture.
That's his
the
hat.
picture that they're here. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so this black and white picture right here, somebody actually made it black and white. It's actually cropped out from that blue picture here.
Okay, I got you.
So here's where it's cropped out at. Okay, so that pic looks like Jagger is what he's saying. I'm guessing that's what he means.
Looks like
I'm not seeing it though. But this is the picture that they're talking about. The one that has the 3 kids with the other guy. It's just the other side of the picture.
And this is an example of
editing it.
This is an example of how many guys up there probably resemble Jagger's style of hair.
Right.
And it's common. They're in Northern California. San Francisco Giants are like, it's a thing. It's like down here, everybody's got an LA Dodgers hat in all colors. You know what I mean? Like
same thing like here with the Cowboys.
Right. So
well, here's the regular picture. Boom, right here.
Okay.
So this is where it's at. This is the regular picture. And then if you zoom in on it,
like really zoom in.
Yeah. The left side is the guy that we're talking about that they said that looked like him, which is not him and does not look like him. And then on the right-hand side, it's that picture, that black and white picture you guys were just trying to look at. This one.
God,
it's zoomed in. Okay, it's this picture right here zoomed in.
Okay, so that's the rope lights there.
Boom, there's the strobe lights right there. See what I'm saying?
But this looks more like the fucking, what's that thing that's always out in the woods that people say they see, but they don't see? That looks more like Bigfoot than it does the kid to me. Like,
hey, listen. Okay, so when the tow truck driver was describing the guy, he said he had a bro tank on. Was he talking about a wife beater?
Is a wife
think
beater a bro
so.
tank? I think so. Yes.
And like I guess like kind of it's a PC way of the new generation to say it or something. Like
Oh, is that why? Okay.
he was wearing a bro tank, and I
I'm
was just
never
like,
gonna
oh,
fit
shut
in.
the fuck up.
Oh wow,
Like
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he does. God, that's lame.
I mean, my grandma called them wife beaters. Like
No, Lynn, I'm on not enough sleep for days in a row. I swear, it's embarrassing. But guess what? It's almost Queen's birthday. They say it's your birthday.
oh my
Da-na-na-na-na.
god, crazy.
My
Yeah.
birthday too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling it a bro tank from here on out.
Bro
Hey,
tank.
just Mike says put side of that and Jagger. You see compare.
Just
I'm
Mike, I swear to God, with all that is holy, I don't see it. Like I could put it all
I
side by
don't either.
side
This is
and
the
put on
third
the
picture
eyes
that
of
he
baby
sent.
Jesus himself, and that is not that. The no.
right.
I'm sorry.
It's not. It's like his skin is even like more pale, and his hair is like
Yeah.
his hair is a little more fluffier. Like you could just tell it's not his neck. I don't know. I can at least, but you don't think about how offensive wife beater is though. Like I think
I
about
know
it
until
now.
you said that it was the PC way to
Yeah,
say it, and I was like, well, what's so
because I was
offensive
thinking
about
about
that? And then I thought
right,
about it and was like, oh,
right. No,
yeah.
and my I got my kids calling him that, and that's terrible of me
Well,
to
that's
teach
what
them
I
that.
grew up calling them.
Right.
I wore my wife beater and like my torn up jeans and my flip flops all the time, man.
I just bought everybody a new pack of wife beaters. My husband, my daughter, my son.
So
Like
bro
we all.
tanks, can we call them something else like underwear? Even I'd rather call them underwear than a bro tank.
I don't know. Just call them beaters.
So just Mike.
Cut the wife out.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just Mike says last pic I sent is at Lake unedited version 2. So did he send another pic, or I'm confused?
I don't know. Queen's in charge of that.
Well, I got 3 pictures. I got this one right here.
Hey, modest man.
Look
So
at those
what's up,
young
modest
kids
man?
just
I got,
having a good time being stupid, you
and I
know?
don't see Kiely in this picture at all anywhere.
No, that doesn't look like
Right.
her. None of them look like her.
But it's a
No.
picture that was supposedly
Yo.
taken at the party where they were like, okay, so he said, I'm doing more edits trying to
The
identify
blonde
people at the party.
on the bottom
Well,
right looks trashed, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
She looks hammered.
They're
well,
doing what
yeah, I'm sure they
teenagers
probably
do.
were. Shit, they were partying. It was the end of summer party. I mean,
Yeah,
come
but
on,
she
man.
looks extra hammered compared to the rest of the girls
Yeah,
in the
she
picture.
Well,
really
look
she
how
really
tiny
does.
they are. They're like young girls. Look how like they almost look like they're like frail young kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
You know what
young
sucks
girls.
though
Like
is
they.
maybe she's just as drunk as her friends, and she's just that girl that isn't photogenic. That was me growing up. Like literally, like I'd be with my friends, and like I'd look in the mirror, I'd look just fine, and then we go take a picture, everybody looks great, and I'm just like,
Hey,
like,
yes.
hey, but I'm here, like, and everybody be like, oh, is Cappy okay?
I'm
They would call me
doing
Cappy, but
more
you know what I mean.
edits. Just Mike says I'm doing more edits trying to identify people at the party. The problem is that editing the clear photo into something completely unrecognizable is not.
Well, he zoomed in on it and made it black and white. That was the thing, though. That was what was throwing us off.
Yo,
You know?
I couldn't tell it was a person until Ranger connected the dots, though. Like that's
right.
To me, if you're going to identify somebody, whenever you get done editing, it is a very clear, crisp, identifiable picture. You know, maybe it's just my brain getting in the way again. I never am good at that.
Did you guys notice that that's they were on a video call together in this picture?
Oh, I don't think Kiely is in this pic, True Mountor. I don't.
No, it's not her.
No, that none of these people are her.
A bunch of girls her age,
Which
but
means
like
we should really not have this picture up on the screen because this is like somebody's minor kids at a party drunk and they have nothing to do with us.
That's true.
Am I tripping?
True. No, you're not.
No, that is true. And you know, like I said, they were sent to me, so I put them up here. Like I said, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, no, I know it wasn't your pic.
Well, that picture's everywhere. It's evidence that there was a party, like kind of thing.
It is, but I also
people are
wanted
trying
to
say there wasn't
I'm
a
gonna
party.
have to. I wanted to make sure we read this. Adventures with Purpose. They actually posted this, and I wanted to make sure we went over it and read it real fast.
Yes, please.
See, I'll have to. Can either of you see this? Like
yeah,
in
do you
big
want me to
writing?
read it?
Yeah, go ahead if you can see it. I can't see it very well. So
It says 5 hours ago, and it has been edited. Special update. In the original video at, I guess, timestamp 39:44, Doug makes the phone call to Kiely's aunt and grandmother to let them know first that AWP had found Kiely and her Honda CRV in Prosser Creek Reservoir. This section of the video has been removed in honor of a request by a family representative due to the sensitive nature and privacy the family wishes to have and maintain during these hard times. As in all of our past cases, we prioritize the wishes of the family first and foremost. We are honored to serve Kiely's family to help bring closure during these hard times. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in the Rodney Neiman family so that healing can begin and more answers be brought to light in the weeks and months ahead. And then it's just a video.
That's interesting the way they put that last part, though.
What?
To be brought to light in the weeks and months ahead.
So that healing can begin and more answers be brought. Well, that's what's going to happen, though, because you got to think one of the things that they're really waiting on is toxicology reports, and to get those back, it typically takes 6 to 8 weeks. And since this place seems to be like the sticks, they may have even had to send her out to like an actual like place to have that autopsy, like to a big county. Like, so in Texas, if you die in the sticks, you're either going to go to Houston or Austin or Dallas and get your autopsy if there's like foul play or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they ship you on back home.
That's what happens here where I live.
Yeah. So it's not uncommon. And when it takes that long and you have all those days added and there's a bigger caseload at the big county places, it normally takes on average 6 to 8 weeks to get back toxicology reports. So that's technically weeks and months.
Right. But it just seems like you don't take it like they also suspect more being the way they worded that.
I think that they may have a little bit of the bug. Yeah. It seems like they may have a little bit.
No, they
of the
said
bug.
it in the video that when he came to the surface from the water, he said,
and that's where my ethical bug bites me in the ass, because that's not okay.
He said it looks suspicious. She's in the back. It looks suspicious.
Y'all said call law enforcement. It looks suspicious.
Tell me, y'all watched it. I saw a creator had posted on her wall that they said she was like in the back of the hatchback trunk. Is that true? Did they say she was in the hatch?
Yeah, she's in the back of the car.
Not the back seat, but the fucking hatch.
That's what I gathered from it.
Yes, that's what they were saying. Not in the back, like the way back.
So they specified the trunk.
There's no trunk. It's the back.
That's why I'm calling it a hatch. But you know what I mean? Like in a Jeep, you got that whole back area that's kind of would serve.
Right.
That's crazy. That's a little bit different than what I had pictured originally. Poor baby girl. I'm so glad they found her, because if something is crazy, that was hopefully a little bit more evidence that may have been preserved, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also okay. That's also why, because watching their video, they felt it was like suspicious. Okay, they voiced that, right?
Yeah.
They also felt like it. Like I got the vibe that they thought it was. They didn't explain anything regarding the broken out window. Like usually when something about the car is like they state it, they'll say, hey, this is normal because of X, Y, and Z in the water. They didn't say anything about that. They just said the window was broke out. And then they said it was suspicious when they came to the surface. And that kind of like makes it more so like a bad idea to leave that interview in there and to talk about like to hint around Jagger and stuff like that.
I think that for them to take that out is very respectful, but it also leads, it leaves a lot of speculation because mom made that post.
Right.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought whenever it said the family representative said due to the sensitive nature and the privacy of the family, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, so the evidence that they did contact them is being that's ouch. So the fact that they did that, even though it's going to make them look like shit, was very respectful, because some people probably would not have.
Well, yeah,
no,
and come to find out,
they haven't seen the video.
Post. Yeah, okay. Laura said, yeah, mom never made that post.
I didn't believe that post was real.
Was fake. Yeah, I was gonna say I did hear that hold on, the PI wrote that post. I wondered what was going on with that PI. Now, I've heard a lot of things about him, but I don't know if he is a real PI or not. I haven't looked into him, but I heard he's not handling things very professional at all.
Man.
The post from mom was debunked. Now we read it, and now we were reading it yesterday too. We had went over it yesterday. Now I will say this much: I did reach out and ask Jagger. He said, "Yeah, mom was upset." Now he didn't say that the post was written by her.
She's probably upset at the whole world right now.
Right.
And rightfully
And, well,
fucking
and that's
so.
what I was talking, telling the girls too. Like, we don't know what she's saying.
I'm super glad they honored the request. Even though it makes them look like assholes, I'm glad they did it.
Yeah, I don't know this whole and then did you see the Bullhorn Betty stuff? Laura, what you think about that? Somebody's got really bad feedback.
Yeah, that's awful.
It's probably my fan. Sorry.
No, it was like a electronic glitch even.
Yeah.
Like a glitch in the Matrix. It was weird.
And Tim's not here to see it.
I think some people just state their theories very passionately, so it sounds like they're thinking it's facts. I don't know. I can't speak for other people, but I know a lot of people get like really passionate about their theories and it comes across as them speaking facts.
What's up, girl?
Hey, I only have a second, but I just want to clear up some things. I was live when Butthead was putting together her live, so people were asking me about it. I debunked it before she even started.
Girl, I tried to go in the chat and let her know, like, hey, this is not okay. You know what I mean? And I got blocked right off the jump as soon as I went in there.
Of course you did. That's how she works.
Mm.
With her $1,200, so now she's got to plug AWP because she needs $1,200 to go to Idaho. It was debunked because that guy is being arrested had nothing to do with Kiely.
Right. And that's what I said. I'm like, yeah, he was arrested 4 days, like 3-4 days after she went missing. That has nothing to do with Kiely at all. Absolutely nothing to do with her.
2 days.
Why would you put that in there? Clickbait ass bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I think it was
I said,
clickbait.
that was real fucking cute. And it's her birthday. Today's her birthday. That was fucking very cute.
No, that's awful.
But that's how she does it. That's what she does.
Yeah, I agree.
The reason, perfectly imperfect, the reason why I was easily debunked, because he now has deleted it. But if you looked at his Twitter post, they were almost the exact same wording as that post. And when it's on my live from a couple of days ago, and thank God I did it live because he deleted it. But you can see clearly that all the wording is exactly the same. I mean, it's twisted just a little, but it was so blatantly obvious that it was him. So blatantly obvious. I was like, wow. And as I'm going through it live, I'm like, guys, he wrote that post. Look at this. Every single Twitter post. It was like when he was fighting with Jennifer Coffin-Duffer or whatever, when he was fighting with her. In those posts, AWP this, and they didn't contact it, and it was just almost identical. It was so weird. I was like, wow. So yeah.
I got a bad vibe from him as soon as I heard him talking on Twitter.
Does somebody have YouTube playing in the background? Because there's an echo.
I don't.
I'm muted.
But
it was so obvious. I was like, wow. I was like, this guy wrote that post. This guy's strumming up his own BS. And the stuff about the grandfather was ridiculous too.
Hey Laura, who's the PI?
This what's his name? SF Investigations.
I've never even heard of him.
Yeah, that's why I was just trying to run that through my head, and if I've heard of it, but I haven't.
Well, that's why I believe he went out. He's not licensed in California. He's licensed in Alabama. And allegedly he lives in Florida, I believe.
No, God. Just, I'm so
Florida,
over these people.
which
over
doesn't
it.
surprise me. But yeah, he's licensed from Alabama, lives in Florida. In Alabama, you have to live here, but he's licensed there, and he went out to California. So I said he probably did it just for clout.
Right.
So Laura, we didn't watch what? I watched the video a couple of times.
Yeah, because then he came on like, I'm the one who told Dad and Grandpa. I'm the one who said it. And I wasn't even going to say anything about AWP. I wasn't. And then he just went on and on and on.
Oh, Carmen.
Ranger, I put my email
Check
in the
the-
private
check-
chat for your intro.
Check the DM, Queen.
Oh my God, the echo's driving me crazy.
Yeah, I hear it too.
It's only been since Laura
I'm
came
muted.
up.
I'm mute, but I had no noise behind me.
Is it gone now? Yep, it was Laura. Somehow, I don't know how. That was weird. If you have just your speakers on and not headphones, that could be why. Dead silence.
I know, it's so weird because I was hearing that so long. I now I still think I hear something.
No, it's not there, I swear. I hate it whenever that happens. I know exactly what you mean. I don't know. I think we can all agree that what the family found out was horrible, and there are better ways than others to let them know. And nothing about this was cool as far as them what they had to find out, and how, if it was really that way, is absolutely awful. But I would hate to think that was intentional, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem like such caring people. It's hard to believe that they would do something like that intentionally.
Hold on. They didn't. Oh, that's like what they took out of the video. He called her immediately. Not the parent. He didn't have the parent's phone number. He
Oh,
only
it's
had
so
the
you
aunt's phone
echoing.
number. What?
Are you talking without, do you have an earbuds or no?
No.
That's why you're echoing, because we're coming through your speakers into your mic.
But I've never had a problem, ever.
Oh, well, tonight it is.
I don't know
weird.
why.
Maybe it's because you use Melon app and other things.
Oh, you know what I think you guys are hearing? Hold on. I know what it is.
I know it's something. I just know that like I'm not crazy. I can hear it.
Crazy.
On now?
I think so. Talk again.
Yeah, I never. I had you coming through my headset.
That's why it was more muffled.
I had my headset on my phone on, and then I took it off to use my computer, and I never paused my phone. So that's
that's totally what I was hearing.
That. But yeah, in the video, he calls the aunt immediately, and that's what they removed, I guess. And I wish they didn't remove it. But
I believed them from day one when they said that they called the family and the police simultaneously. That is such an easy thing to disprove. I never felt they were lying about it, and that's just where I'm going to leave that. Like, yeah, I know I believe people when I shouldn't, but I really think that they would not lie about that because it's so easy to prove wrong and get sued.
They totally proved it in the video. That's why I'm really surprised that they took that part out.
Well, I'm not, though, because everything about them seems like they're decent, moral people. And if you are that decent, moral person, even if it makes you look bad, you're going to honor a family's request, period.
Yeah.
So that, to me, just backs up that they're not horrible people.
Yeah.
He called the aunt. They were still on the boat. Like, nobody knew at that point except Nick, him, and then he called the aunt and he said, "You are my only contact," but then I started thinking about it and I'm like, they're only there as divers. It's not his place to call the family. That would be law enforcement to do. Like, they weren't part of the case.
But it sounds like somebody asked them to contact them. So they did do it, and it was the family. So that's okay,
Exactly. And I think he did it as a favor, not a favor, but like the right thing to do kind of thing. Like, let the family know first before they even told law enforcement.
Respect, yes.
So they did the right thing, and that's what they're getting slammed for. And it's so weird. And usually, like True just said, they usually do inform the family first. However,
I know.
they're not part of the investigation. They were just hired as outside divers. So they really have no business calling the family. They did it.
I felt like they didn't have any business releasing the video without a cause of death and other things, but them calling the family, I feel like is the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do. You've mistaken what I'm saying. I'm
Okay, then
saying
what did you mean?
legally, they didn't have to. Like, people are saying,
okay.
oh, they called the family, but it's not even their right to call the family, but they did it as a favor because that's who they are. So I'm saying that people shouldn't come down on them for that, because they did it when they didn't have to, and they contacted the family before they even contacted the police.
Yeah, Modest Man, we saw it. It was really good. It almost made me cry. No, I agree. I think that they've been trying to be respectful. And I think Queen Bee, when she was talking to me earlier privately, we were kind of discussing it. And she said that, you know, people have to remember this is their first time in this type of case. And I just feel like everybody deserves grace, but everybody should also take constructive criticism so they do better in the future. And I don't think that everything went like it should, but I'm just so damn glad they found her.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, at the
Thank
end of the
God.
day, they found that girl, and you know, it could have been that we still wouldn't know where she is. So they found that
Yes.
girl. It was their first active case that they worked on. And I really hope that all of this doesn't dissuade them from
Doing it
helping out in the
again.
future.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Or from law enforcement asking them to. It can go both ways.
Right.
And, you know, them getting blackballed would be a horrible thing because look what they do.
And that's another thing that Carmick just said, and she's right. Father and grandfather were on the scene. There was no reason to call them.
Oh, pecan pie, I'm so sorry.
That's why I don't get why, you know, everyone is freaking out and believing this PI. That was like the first clue that the guy was lying, because her father were on the scene. They were
I
there.
know, yeah.
There was no reason to call.
Pecan Pie said that they had neighbors come bring them food and pretend to care when she really just wanted to post on Facebook about us. That's tragic and fucked up. And I'm sorry that people did that to you. So you do know how it feels. So I could see why you're, you know, have a strong opinion right now for sure.
The family would be grieving either way, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No win, you know?
Yeah.
So who was the person that yelled at that psychic?
That was Pappy. She had to jump down real fast.
Oh, great job.
That was the one that Jim calls the lesbian nun.
Great job. She did awesome.
She holds it back really good, but sometimes she just snaps. It was great.
I was laughing. I'm printing out labels and I was laughing. I was like, oh my God, this is great.
Man, I just I pray that her parents are able to come to terms with what has happened and that they get any answers that they need, which I know doesn't always happen, but I really hope in this case that they do, and that some healing can come to their family somehow, some way. The loss of a child is catastrophic for a family.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope that they're able to unplug more than people like the Rusheks were, you know, and the Watts, and that they can unplug a little bit more right now and work on finding peace and, you know, obviously celebrating Kiely's life. And it's just so sad. And I'm just thankful they found her and released her from that watery grave she was trapped in. My God, I know it sounds dramatic, but that's what it was. And I'm just glad she's not stuck down there anymore.
I agree.
It's just awful.
So what do you think of the tow truck driver?
I haven't watched the video yet, Laura. I'm not sure if I want to.
I know it's a pretty good video. Doesn't really say much. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
But doesn't it show a lot of the car?
Well, it shows the car, but you can't really see much.
Well, thank God. But I just, every time, even when Queen shows the pictures, it just makes me feel sick. As a mortician, I guess maybe core memories, you know, and it's hard. Look at me, I'm stuttering. Like, it's just hard for me. I just don't know if I want to watch it yet.
it's weird though, because everything was changed before I watched the video. It was an accident. It was a horrible accident. Then you watch the video and it's like, this wasn't an accident. And I, like Avery said it before, but I had said it last night. I actually said it for the last 24 hours, a couple of times, that I don't see AWP putting their reputation on the line for clicks and views, meaning that they were alluding to something, that something was more, that it was, they even put it in the video, that there was more to it, that it's suspicious, and they're making everybody believe that it wasn't an accident. I don't think that with their integrity that they would do something like that, and then we find out it was all lying. You know, it was nothing more than an accident.
I'm really
I think
confused.
they know more, and they can't release what they know, but I truly think they know more.
I
And
hope they do.
can't say it because, like I said, I can't see them like lying about this and doing it so more people watch the video, or I just, my mind can't go there. Like, I just wouldn't want to believe that. You know what I'm saying?
I do. And some beach was bringing up that the newscast like broadcasted it. And that's kind of where I've been at. But I was really shocked to figure out or learn that Queen didn't realize that the cops were the ones who removed the car. Like, I thought that was like common knowledge. So
Yeah,
I think a lot of people have misconceptions
I
as to
agree.
exactly what took place and how.
Mhm.
And they're pointing a lot of fingers in directions that literally they can't connect. And
Totally agree.
it really adds chaos and confusion, and it really sucks. I wish people would look more into actual like standard operating procedures during these kind of
Mhm.
investigations and in trials. Oh my god, it's amazing how many people do not understand our justice system.
I
And I think
agree.
if people would minimally educate themselves on those things, that these lives and conversations could be so much more productive.
They like sensationalism. I've talked about this. They
Yeah.
absolutely want sensationalism. You want to make it big on YouTube, lie and sensationalize, and you will do fantastic. It's crazy. Hell, look at Ryan's videos.
I don't watch him.
That's what cracking me up.
I get sent clips all the time, but I do not like actually watch him myself. I can't dedicate time to that. I can't.
Let's just say Ryan has the best followers I've ever seen. If Ryan said eat shit and put it in your mother's mouth, they'd say, okay, how would you like me to do it? It is hysterical. They are such diehards.
Yeah. One Juror Matter says, what would AWP gain by doing anything immoral?
Exactly.
AWP has been getting along just fine since long before and after Kiely. I agree. That's kind of a blunt statement. I could see where people would be like, that's rude. But I agree with you. And I think they do what they do out of the kindness of their heart and a gift, a God-given gift.
I agree.
And, so.
They don't need clickbait. It's just that simple. I agree with one juror. It's got it right.
Every YouTuber needs clickbait in their titles every now and then. But I don't think that was their whole intention, like some people are trying to say.
No. But rumor is, oh, they're lying and there's nothing shady. They're making it up for clicks and views. And that's what I'm saying, that I just really believe that they know more and just can't say anything.
I think that they I don't think that they're lying. I think they really believe tow truck driver guy, and I think that they just should have been more careful about putting out that interview though.
See,
that's
I'm
the only thing I have to say
Several
about
of
that.
us have said we're waiting on the medical examiner. So if you don't want to hear the conversation, you're more than welcome to find another cast that you feel is more appropriate for you.
Right. Maybe listen a little more and comment a little less.
Who be talking shit? Who be talking shit?
God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, Debster.
Queen, can you remove that post that's covering everyone? I don't even
know. I think that no, I think that we had a catastrophic spill of nerds down a stairwell. So I think she's busy. She needs to get unbusy in 4 minutes.
My little one, yeah, she come down the steps, and I guess she had placed her little bowl of nerds there, and bam, went
Damn.
down the steps everywhere. Had to clean those up real quick. I'm like, fuck.
I love
Oh,
nerds. That's a really good
So,
candy.
yeah.
I
let the
love
good
those.
times roll.
Now
Yes.
Yeah.
that's one I
Ooh.
haven't heard before.
What?
Well, she ain't supposed to have nerds on the steps anyways. So
Oh, why not, Mom? Come on, man.
she's like, I set them down to get my shoes.
It wouldn't be a birthday without a mess from someone, though, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm like, shit, pop it off the right way.
I'll
So
tell you.
anyhow, what was you guys talking about when I came back in here? What was you talking about?
Can you
Just-
remove that post?
She
that's
wants the
blocking
overlay to
everyone?
come down. It's driving her nuts.
Yeah, give me just a sec here. I'll take it down. Yeah.
Debster, we're not taking anything. That's the whole point. We're talking about it. We're discussing. We're looking at everything, and we're just talking about it. It's okay.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to I am Debster, who says AWP played one part in this investigation. They
I
were not.
haven't even watched the damn video.
They were
so-
not. They were not privy to the investigation by law enforcement, the cause of death, or much other than the
None of
car.
us have a
How do
cause
you
of death
know?
yet.
To take their opinion as gospel is moronic.
How do
So
you know how do you know they haven't spoken to the family or know what's going on? Everything is done if they release the body.
You know what they say about assumptions, right?
Exactly.
mhm.
Mm-hmm. I'm
But
sorry.
that was the other thing. I personally think they got the body back pretty quickly because my ex died on April 8th. We didn't get the body until the 27th.
He was West
Wow.
Coast, right, Laura?
No, Iowa.
Oh, okay. I knew you had to travel, but I don't know why I thought West Coast.
And they had to do a whole autopsy.
Was he in a rural area?
What?
Was he in a rural area? Did they have to ship him to
No.
the? Okay.
It was because it happened in police custody.
Oh,
had to do a full
yeah.
everything.
That's a whole other investigation. Yes, ma'am.
And
Gosh, I didn't realize they had him that long. Jesus Christ.
we got the toxicology back a couple weeks ago, and he died. on April
Wow. Yeah, he died of. That's a long time for toxicology.
8th. Yeah.
Wow. I'm still so sorry that happened, man. I watched
Thank you.
all your lives, and that was really cool. That's probably not the right word, but that was really generous of you to share that horrible time with everybody, because so many people go through that and it's so stigmatized and they feel so alone. And you were like really public about it. And I think that it helped people more than you know, honestly.
Thank you.
But it was really hard to watch, dude. That was sad shit.
Aw.
It was hard to watch.
The reason I was public about it is I had done a whole series on this horrific custody fight that I had with him. So because I did that, everyone was familiar with him and the problems that I had with him co-parenting and the drugs. And so my community was pretty familiar with him and how I felt about him. And, you know, he was the love of my life and he was my son's father. And so put all that together when he died, it was like, I have to tell everybody. And then it just escalated from there.
Well, and a lot of people don't understand that you can be outside of a relationship and still love someone.
Oh,
and, you know, a lot of people just don't get it because they hate their exes so deeply. It's hard to even fathom.
Right.
And I really just commend you for sharing that, because I know some people really busted your balls because they're assholes.
Mhm.
And it was just, I watched it all. I only commented a couple of times because I didn't know what to say.
Like, why shouldn't she share that story? That's her
Because-
ex. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, Cappy, but look how people weaponize things, and they have done it to her for this. And so it takes balls, is what I'm saying, to come out.
Well,
and share.
absolutely. And you know what? Because, okay, this just goes way back to like the whole true crime and drama community merging, and then it forming. It took the worst of each community and they all got together, and it was just like, there's so much hypocrisy and bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And it's like certain people can do have bad behavior and oh my God, it's all good one day. But then certain people do certain things and it's unforgiven always.
Oh, Denise, I'm so sorry. She said her man got killed January the 2nd of 2020, and it took a month and a half to get his body back.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, like I like some of the people that go at you, Laura, but I really get irritated. Like when I heard somebody going on about like, oh, you know, talking about your ex-husband or some bullshit. Like I can't remember
No.
exactly what it was, but I was just like, why is that a thing?
Well,
Why
it's
is that a problem?
that's a
You know?
huge impactful thing on her life. I mean, it's her ex-husband, it's
Because
the
they're
lover of her life.
deoxed.
They share a child, and that child is going through a lot.
Right.
And so of course, why not talk about it? It could help someone else, if nothing else.
Absolutely.
It helped me.
Well, and she already shared
to
the
hear
custody
about it.
battle. So why not put like the
See, I
ending
didn't
on
watch
that?
any of those videos. I just didn't. But I'm real. Y'all know how I am about custody cases on YouTube. It freaks me out. But like the death and like when I think you were actually at the funeral home
Yeah.
and you were waiting to get in line for the procession or something, and you were in your car and you were having a quick smoke, and it reminded me whenever I was at work and it would be just about time to move the family on for the next stage of the funeral, and I'd always have that one family member that I would find outside smoking in their car or something, and you gave me a perspective of what a lot of them were doing sitting out there. And I don't know, it just put back a human element into that aspect of a job that I used to do. It was just, I don't know, it was just different. It's a different perspective.
It's
Yeah,
not-
and like I don't know. It's really like it's not like you were talking about somebody else's tragic story. You're talking about your own.
Well, we
you
do
know?
talk about others' tragic
We
stories. so
do,
might as well
and
talk
we
about our own.
we do. So why is it a problem that she talks about her own? You know?
Well, and we're talking about a story. Laura's story is one that far too many parents or
Yes.
mothers or fathers just like her are going through with a child
Yes.
and their parents dying from an overdose. It's really important to talk about because there's going to be parents tomorrow that go through it, and maybe that story will help them find some kind of strength.
Yes.
And
Yes.
to top it off, and you know, we're still going through it, but I have a 14-year-old boy who loved his father more
That's
than
right.
No matter what. Yeah.
exactly.
Right,
You know
exactly.
what it's about, but having to wake him that morning,
I just.
Oh my God.
mm-mm,
No.
mm-mm.
Like I would never want to have been in that position, like ever.
it
Oh my
was
God, you guys. It's after midnight. It is Queen's birthday officially.
Happy birthday,
Yay, happy
Queen.
birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. She's over there cleaning house. Don't even care.
Thank you. I just thank you. I heard whoever little in the background said, "Happy birthday, Ma."
Aw.
Thank you.
Seriously though, happy birthday. And I'm glad that we have shared some of the things we've shared this last year. And you've been a really good friend to me. And we've had lots of laughs and lots of pissed offs. And it's just been wild. And I really appreciate you. And I'm glad you're here for another year.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Laura, is it your birthday too?
It's not my birthday.
Do what?
I said it's not my birthday.
It's Queen's birthday.
It is.
I'm excited. I've
Yes,
been very
I
confused
turned
half the
21
night.
again. I turned
He's-
21 again.
So what are you doing this year for resolutions? Even though it's not New Year's, but birthday resolutions.
Everybody makes them.
You know what? I'll have to make them.
Debster is just a pooper, ain't she?
I'm 35 forever.
Why am I the only woman that's happy to age every year? Like, I'm so super fucking ecstatic
How
to have
old are
another
you?
birthday. 42.
Well, that's why. Wait till you
And when I'm 50, if I'm still alive, I'm going to have a huge fucking party and be thankful. I'm not kidding. Like,
Oh,
I'm
but-
so thankful to still be alive and to have a year here. And like, I just,
Well, yeah, because I mean, look, birthdays are important. I mean, Kiely didn't get to have her birthday. She was so young. She deserved to be able to have her birthday. You know what I mean?
maybe it's
sad.
being at the
People
funeral
don't
home
get to
for so
celebrate
many
their
years.
birthday.
Yeah, being at the funeral home for so many years, I saw so many people who even died on their birthdays and shit. Like, I always felt like happy to be alive and not on that side of the table, you know? So
That's true. Good
so I
point.
guess that's why, you know, I just am like, my mom and her sisters were like, and I have this age spot and I'm going to get this varicose vein removed. And my grandma had just died. So I was kind of bitchy. And I just looked over at them and I was like, would y'all shut the fuck up? Like, y'all are so lucky to be alive. I'm so sick of hearing about your sunspots. And I just left the table for a minute.
Happy, have you noticed the license plates?
What?
Have
What?
you noticed California license plates since I pointed it
Oh,
out?
all the time now. Yeah.
What is it?
All the time.
It's wild,
It's hilarious. Yeah, no, and you could tell who kept their license plate on new cars because they'll be like ones or twos. And
Yep.
then, like, I've even been thinking about that. Like, oh, they got a new license plate with their car. They're a 9.
Exactly, or a newer
It's really funny.
What did they do to the license plates?
I went out to California when I was young, and not young. I was in my 20s, so it's young now. But I was in my 20s, and we moved out to California, and I noticed in just a couple of days that every single license plate started with a 1 or a 2.
Oh.
And I'm like, do you guys notice this? And everyone I know that was born and bred in California, none of them ever noticed. And then it went up to 3.
That's because you're a true crime weirdo. That's why.
I wasn't
That's
there.
why you noticed.
And all of a sudden, I noticed, like as the years went on, you see Hollywood cars. Everything is 1 through. At last I really looked, it was 1 through 8. But someone, I think you said it was at 9 now.
Yeah.
But back in 30 years ago, it was always 1 and 2. And I just don't know how nobody else noticed it. It's something I picked up in like 2 days. And I was really surprised that people that lived there their whole life never noticed it. Cappy, I asked her, and she was like, no, I never noticed that.
Well, I thought about the cars I've had, and I'm like, they were all 2s. And then I walked outside my house, like we were on a panel, and I walked outside, and I was like, holy shit, they're all 8s and 1 9. Like, that's crazy.
But you got to keep me up to date what they're going to do like next year.
I don't know.
How are they going to start it over?
I don't know. Like, start at 0, I guess. I don't know.
It's all going to crash like Y2K and the whole world's going to fucking end.
God.
And California's going to float off into the ocean and die.
But
Yep.
Crazy if you think about it, though.
Well, cheers, runner girl.
With
Look, Debster, like, really, you're
And
still
modest man,
being a
thank
pooper.
you.
You're still being a pooper right now. A party pooper is not name calling. It is labeling your behavior. Stop. If you want to come in with a different opinion, you're more than welcome to. People do it all day long, but they do it respectfully. And that's the difference. So just like chill. And if you really, really have something you feel so strong about, click the link and just come up and use words, and maybe your communication will be better received and understood by everybody. But your writing communication skills are not conveying the point appropriately right now.
Right on.
Well said.
And it is her birthday. So yes, you are being a party pooper.
They, with all the millions of people living in California, they were able to come up with combinations and only up to 9. That's wild.
Yeah.
It just goes to show how many different number and letter combinations you can make.
A ton.
For like the last 30 years. They still
There's
haven't
like
gotten past 1. I mean,
I think rent's so high, nobody can really afford cars like that. So they all have the same plate. Like,
you might be right.
I've heard some horror stories about bills in California, like electric bills and stuff. Like, oh my God. Yay, thank you, Some Beach.
Yeah, you guys were talking about
Thank you, Some Beach.
It's only 3:30 here.
Wait, what? Repeat that?
It's 12:10 here.
Yeah,
Gas is 3:30. No, gas per gallon.
Oh, gas.
Oh, gas. I thought you were talking about the time. I was like, bitch, I know where you live. No,
Right.
it's not.
I was going to
There's
say,
like-
my clock is wrong then.
There's like 10 million people in LA alone. Like,
Happy birthday.
And then you get money off if you shop at Kroger's. I only paid $2.99 a gallon.
Oh, so you get the loyalty points. I do that too.
Hell yeah.
That's the lick, bitch. I love that shit.
Yep.
I love that 10 cents off. And I get a lot because I'll do sometimes shopping for family members. And they're like, just put it on your card. I don't care. I'm like, thanks for the gas points. I'll totally take them. I love getting like 50 cents off a gallon and stuff.
hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna start couponing.
Oh, I already
That's
do.
a good idea.
I already do.
I'll be going there with my with a big
I used to say, you know what? I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to mess with that. And one day I did, and I paid like $7 for 55 bucks in gas. I'm like, oh shit, I better start doing that.
Girl. You know what I've even done? This is going to sound so ghetto, but check it out because it's really the way to go. Especially if you have like a Kroger's. If you check your app, it'll say that if you purchase an X amount of Visa gift cards, that they'll automatically give you 200, 300, or 500 points. And so you go in, you buy your gift card, and then you use that gift card to purchase your groceries. So not only do you get the points for buying the gift card, but you get them for buying your groceries.
Oh, that's true.
And you can get major discounts that way.
That's a really good idea.
I refuse to pay more for something than I have to. I don't care how much money I ever have. I will forever be cheap like that. Like, I'm just not going to do it. But yeah, I was friends with a single mom, and she was like, you got to learn how to work this. And I'm like, what? And she explained that to me, and I was like, oh, bitch, you're right. Like,
Ranger, thank you. He said everyone send that love to the birthday queen. Thank you, Ranger. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
I bless you.
Calling people idiots or moronic or insulting their intelligence in any way is inappropriate. Thank you. Please drive through.
Why don't they come up?
Do we have the Purge song still?
I love her.
Thank you, modest man. Yes, I do, actually.
What? God, did you hear Monica? Electric bill this month is I'm crying when my electric bill's $180. I'm like,
$600
turn off
fucking
the damn lights.
I almost passed out when mine got to $280 last month.
Oh my God, $600 for your fucking electrical bill?
Shit, I live in LA. What the fuck are you doing in your house?
How big is it?
You must have a big house. Well, I don't know. Like, the house I live in is 2,100 square feet, and my electric bill, I would say, averages like 2 something.
I encourage everybody to look up their electric bills and how much they're paying per kilowatt hour, and like literally price shop for that shit, because some people just came out of contracts and they don't realize it, so they're automatically getting defaulted to like 24 cents, and so they will have huge hikes in their electric bill, and the electric company are going to call you and let you know. So always make sure you look if you notice a really sharp increase. That's my TED talk for today.
Thank you.
I don't know, but am I tripping? But like, in most chats, Debster would have already been blocked. So just the fact that she's still here talking shit, doesn't that prove that we're pretty cool?
Oh yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Just let them go. If they don't, that's what we do. If they don't call names or make like violent threats, we just get on with yourself. Run your mouth.
Everybody.
You got an AC. That's why. You lucky.
Can I just tell you? I just looked at my electric bill since you said that. My electric bill right now is higher than it's ever been. $248.
Oh my God! Look.
Yeah, same here. It was $269 this month.
If she didn't have an AC, her electric bill would probably be like mine, like 2 something.
How do you not have an AC?
Why I'm sitting here talking about? Oh
because
my
I live in LA.
Mine's 322. Why I just opened it.
Wait, bitch, you mean you don't have an AC?
No, I live in Los Angeles. You can live without one and just have a fan.
Shit, don't y'all get it like in the 80s and 90s and stuff?
I mean, not all the time. It depends on where you live. If you live in in the high desert or the IE, yeah, you need an AC. But if you live like in the South Bay area or the West LA area, you don't really need one. It's comfortable though.
Yeah, I live in the Midwest, and the humidity's hell and all that. I couldn't live without air conditioning, but mine was $269. That's essential air in a 1,400 square foot house. So,
I'm in a 1,700 square foot house. Maybe I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah, it sounds good.
No, that's pretty good.
But it used to be 130, 140. Now it's like 250, 200. This is crazy.
I want an AC so bad though. Like whenever we go to hotels, like I will put it at 60 degrees. I love it cold. Oh my God, it's the best.
And they have to pay the bill.
Exactly. That's like my favorite part of a hotel is the AC in the pool.
Yeah, I like to make it really, really cold.
It's my favorite.
I'm not using AC anymore. I'm telling the kids open the windows.
Exactly.
It's a fan.
Exactly. That's what my fan's on all the time. Like year round. I'm serious.
That's crazy. $250 is too much.
Yeah, it is. I can't with this shit. Things need to be cheaper.
Crazy. And the problem is I'm home all the time, which makes it worse.
Yes, that I was thinking that too. That's one of my issues too.
Well, damn, my dog, if I turn it up and open the windows and think, oh, I'll just deal with a little bit of heat, my dog acts like, because she's so damn spoiled, she acts like, I'm torturing her because she has to sweat a little bit.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's like my big dog. He's so hairy that he would die in heat. He'd be like,
Monica, do you mind me asking if you have a window unit or like a central system? And I totally understand if you don't want to answer that, by the way. Because I've thought about getting an AC because it would be really comfortable, but like, yeah.
We have a
Well,
central
listen,
heat
I
and
know I hear
air,
your- I
and
hear
then
your-
we have window units too in like a bedroom and in the living room because I like it to be super cold.
Wow.
It really is the best, Brian. It really is.
this hurts paying a $250 bill.
Stop crying, I am Debster.
So
Yeah,
one of the things,
isn't this bullying? I don't know. You just got blocked.
it's
'cause I'm
okay,
tired of
baby.
your shit.
Cry all you want in time out on the other side of the channel where you no longer have to participate in this hypocrisy and mind-blowing conversations for you. It's more than you can stand, so I'm going to go ahead and extend you.
Well, I don't know if she caught that I talked about AWP not being beyond reproach and that I felt they made a mistake.
Look,
I'm
we
not gonna
told
like
them
say they're
all
horrible
that.
people though.
We're
Like, God.
hypocrites. Just like there's people bashing panel guests that are now gone. You guys have to have like some freaking like manners, some home training, something. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to have home training coming over here.
I would never walk into somebody's house and be like, "Bitch, I just don't like this. Like, why do you have the couch here? Like, why is that
But they
picture
don't come up
hanging
on
there?"
panel. They won't come up on panel and say it.
Well, apparently they
Right.
dislike you, but you know what? This is ridiculous. So
Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy that, the thing that kills me is like if I go in a room or I call them a room, if I go in a channel
Yeah.
and, it's a bunch of people talking about stuff that I don't like, then I just go find something else. I don't sit in their chat and argue and insult and fight. I don't really get it.
you know what I do, Ranger? I fucking leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I don't waste that part of my life complaining. I just go find something that makes me happy and do that.
Yep, same here.
Okay, Monica, that makes a lot of sense. Like, because I was thinking central would probably be cheaper. Because like using a space heater or a central heater, it's such a huge difference.
So what I did, not that you asked, but what I did is I called the electric company and I switched to free nights and weekends. And so it's like 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. And y'all all know I'm a night owl, so it's getting very much good use. And then average billing. So we will probably never get another bill over $120.
Oh.
So that is one way to do it. So like in the winter where I may have had like a $60 electric bill, I'm going to get $100, but it's still better than $300 all at once. And the kilowatts per hour is cheaper on average. So there's ways to do it where you don't have to pay as much.
I can call them, but
Well, modest man, people don't have to agree, but they don't have to be ugly, antagonistic buttholes either. It is Queen's birthday.
Right.
Right. Like I tried to be nice yesterday and it didn't work out for me. But like
honey, it's okay.
but I was being nice. I was being nice and I was being respectful. She's the one that yelled at me and Tim first. So
I'm pretty good at ignoring people, but this is Queen's birthday.
Yeah, and I don't usually scream on panels because like
MC,
people
where
don't
you
piss
don't
me
come
off
up
that
here.
bad.
Where the hell you been, Kim C? And little
Hey,
sweet
Kim.
she dropped down and ain't been back up here. I don't know where the hell she done dipped off to.
Hey, Kim.
so that girl, I looked because she got me worried, but no, it matches up perfectly. The kilowatts to what they charge.
Oh, good.
Matches up perfectly, unfortunately.
Yeah, I always watch that, and I watch, to see whenever the rate changes. And generally, unless you're in a contract, which, these days can be the best thing to do, especially over like the next 9 months, they're projecting things to kind of be really wonky and then for it to settle back down. So if you're going to sign a contract, I was told only do 1 year because in another year, the rate should be declining again and you can not be stuck at something higher.
I noticed there's 2 charges for trash, though.
Ew.
Yeah, I was like, they don't charge you by the garbage can.
That is weird. Do they charge separately for recycling, maybe?
I think it's no, one's the county and one's the city.
Do y'all have a bulk pickup day?
Yes.
That might be what that charges for, whether you use it or not.
I'm going to call him tomorrow because this craze, it's $250. No way. Cutting the AC after tonight.
Yeah, right. Your candles will melt.
Oh my God, huh?
Much better.
I can hear it now. My wick is like, it's settling down in the bottom of this candle, and I just don't know why, guys.
I'm
Look
telling
at the
you,
Fruit
it's
Loops and
better
glitter.
than
Isn't it pretty? It
candles.
smells divine, but the wicks are fucked.
No, the warmer the better. The cold is what screws it up.
Oh, really?
Oh, you know what? That's kind of true. I haven't made candles in a long time, but you're right. The warm is better.
My AC broke. I batted out so many candles. I was so hot, but I'm like, you know what? This is the perfect time to make a bunch of candles because these are going to dry perfectly. And they did.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one thing I haven't done is candle making, because I heard if you mess it up, people can like burn their houses down and stuff.
What?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like it can be catastrophic.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, I think people burn their houses down if they leave them unattended. Like,
well, no, not just that, but I think it's when Runner Girl, everybody tells me that. Maybe I will. I think it's like if they use cheap glass votives or something and they bust or something. I don't know. I just know if you don't use the right stuff that it can be bad.
like 99-cent store candles, yeah, like that kind of shit.
Oh, those
It
smell
really
and
is a
burn
sign. Like
funky.
it took me months to, and I'm talking making probably 300, 400, 500 candles before I even had a clue what I was doing. There was a lot of testing, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of downfalls, a lot of bad candles, a lot of bad wicks. Like it really is a science, and it takes a while to
trial and error. Hey,
I don't know, but I'm going to say one thing. The one you made with fruit a couple weeks ago, that made me hungry. That looked so real. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, some of them are really snazzy. Like our
Do
Fruit
your
Loops and
candles
stuff.
smell like? Did you find a good scent, like wick or wax scenting like system? Like, because that was what the problem I had when I used to make candles. Like, I couldn't find like a really. I like potent smelling candles that like smell like that. It'll make your whole house smell like the candle.
Yeah, that is a combination. A lot of people think just add more liquid, but that doesn't work. Or add more fragrance, that doesn't work.
Right.
It's just again, it's a combination of wax, fragrance, and wicks. Wicks is the actual thing that gives you the scent. So if you're using cheap wicks, forget you can the best wax and the best fragrance money can buy, but if you're using the wrong wicks, it's not going to do anything. If you use too much fragrance, it's going to counter. Like some people think, oh, let me just put in fragrance and I'll add an extra and it'll smell more. Absolutely.
Right.
Totally can. SM, can y'all not shop electric companies? To not be able to here would be considered a monopoly, and that's not okay.
What?
SM said y'all can shop electric companies. Like that doesn't happen where they're at.
Well, we only have Edison here.
You only have one light company?
One company here too. What do you mean shop for your electrical? We've never been able to.
I wish.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I have I think whenever I looked the other day, I was comparing rates between 15 different providers.
What?
Yeah, I'll prove it. Like I'm not bullshitting. We have Encore, which is
not like
the
2 or 3. You got like 15.
Like I'm not even fucking kidding. 15.
We have no choice. We got one.
How is that a thing? Well, in Texas,
yeah, we have one.
In Texas, they don't allow that shit. They don't allow shit like that here. The only place that it's like that here is the water company.
Yeah, we don't have a choice on that either.
Yeah, same here. We live in a village, and the laws are, it's a charter, so it kind of, in certain ways, it overrides state law, and so we have no choice but to buy it.
Guys, I can't even believe this.
Yeah.
I thought it was like this everywhere. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, can't shop the gas company either. The sons of bitches.
Well, here I think we can only use one of those. The gas. So yeah, I guess that's 2 things: gas and water. But like electric and cable and all that snazzy stuff.
Cable, we only have 2. We have AT&T and we have stupid Spectrum.
We have
We have
Spectrum.
those two, and I feel like there's one other one. I know there's other internet providers.
What's
I
crazy
use
is
it
we
too.
have Google Fiber like one town over, and yet you can't get Google Fiber around here. Like
Yeah,
there's
same
corporate
here.
Crazy House, that's not true. We do not only have one choice here in Texas. There's a lot of power companies. Now, Encore is our major provider, but there's a lot of different power companies who actually route that to your house. Like, I could pull it up right now. Like, I shit you not.
Oh yeah, it's rarely one company from beginning to end.
What is it called?
Hey,
I'll tell you
Queen.
the site I went to.
I gotta jump down, Queen. I'll be in the chat.
Hi,
All right,
Happy.
Good talking with you guys. Happy birthday, baby girl.
Bye bye.
Thank
I love
you.
you
thank
guys.
you. I love you.
Bye.
Okay, so here it is, power to choose. You go, there's that one, and there's power for less. And you literally just go in there and you type in your stuff and it'll pull up everywhere.
I wish we get one.
Oh, now if you're
water
out
and one for electric. And
now,
gas.
if you're out in the middle of nowhere, there may be, maybe it depends on where you live, but like here, we've got a ton.
I'm in a city. I mean, it's not a big city, but it's a city.
Don't
and
dox yourself crazy. Don't do that.
Nothing.
That's crazy. I guess I'm just rotten because I always thought that we all had like all these. Well, Denise has choices too. Good. Like I thought we all had all these choices.
Mm-mm. But even I grew up in New York City. We didn't have choices. You had like one or two choices. That was it.
That's crazy.
And cable, you had no choices. You had one choice. Cablevision.
Oh, wow. I'm about to look up. Hold on. Yeah, I thought we had Verizon too.
We have different cable choices and like internet and stuff like that, but we do not have different power.
Florida, you get a lot of choices. Florida, you had like there were like 3 or 4 to pick from.
We have Verizon, Dish, AT&T, and then Spectrum's crappy butt like everybody else. It says that there's 13 cable TV and internet providers near me.
Wow.
So I'd have to Earthlink, HughesNet, Viasat, Rise Broadband, Ultra. Like there really is a whole lot listed here. That's just weird to me. I thought everybody had those choices. Damn.
Crazy.
No, we have like Cincinnati Bell fiber optics that come to like, I think it's like 6 miles out of the town where I live, and that's it.
It is different, Pecan. We're not on the same power grid as everybody else. We have our own. So that could be part of it. That's a good point. I do live in a huge city.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna jump down too. I gotta finish these candles and picture them and post them.
Yeah, it's late as sun, man. And I know
Yeah, we've
that
been on here. I was gonna say we've been on here about 3.5 hours, so I gotta get up early too. But I appreciate y'all hanging out and coming up and chit chatting. And
yeah,
thank
happy
you for
birthday
hanging
again, baby girl.
Happy
Yep.
Thank you so
29th.
much.
I will see you guys later.
Bye, Laura. Bye, ladies.
Bye,
Queen
guys.
B,
See you
happy
later. Bye,
birthday.
Ranger.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, that girl, and thank you, Terry Carlson. I really appreciate your super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crazy House Saloon. I really appreciate y'all hanging out, and I hope everybody has a good night. And we will be live in the morning, I think, or tomorrow sometime. Y'all know I can't ever keep a schedule, so bye, guys. Have a good night.
Only the whiskey can save me now. Oh, I walk a straight line, but it only brings me down. There's a love in that bottle that I'm drinking down, drowning a heartache since you walked out. Only the whiskey can save me now. Only the whiskey can save me.